What is going on? Whoo! Been a while. Been a little while, man. Vaughn, LK, Reaper, Vertical, Joel, Saul, um, Primo, Samwise, Greek, Ernie. Hope you guys are all doing well. Thanks for coming through. Near, what's going on, man? Um, yeah, it's been a little while. Been a little while since the last stream. Why am I selling everything? Because if you look at my MT count, it is gone. It is just gone. What's going on, Jack and Jack? Double Jack. Jack attack. You love to see it. Kyle, what's good? Yeah. We got a lot of catching up to do. Hopefully there isn't a static noise. Jay Riser, what's going on? Yeah, let me know if there's any like feedback or anything like that. Because there shouldn't be. But I don't know. It's static a bit. Alright. You guys are hearing it too. Alright, let me see what I can do. I mean, it should be alright. That's Joel, thank you very much. Let's get some W's for Joel. Really appreciate that, man. What's going on, Spatial? About 200k VC, box $20, pulled DM Cat, open a few singles, pull Kawhi, definitely not bad. Hope all is well. All has not been well, but we'll be fine. It's not the end of the world. Some things in my personal life have happened that have not been great, but bouncing back, and I'm actually in the process right now. Part of what's kind of been going on, I'm actually in the process of selling my house, which is weird. It's the first house I've ever bought, so it's it's kind of weird saying goodbye to your home, but it's for the best. I'm gonna make a lot of money on it, so can't complain too much. Just a lot of mixed emotions going on. So let's see. Okay. You guys gotta let me know if the settings start to go a little bit better. Market with COVID right now is way up. Yes, sir. You're the goat. Appreciate you. Will things get better for you? And I hope you get all of the money. Hopefully, man. I think it should sell for a pretty decent little chunk of cash. So, where are the settings on this shit? Okay, let me know if this sounds good or if this sounds any better. Just let me know. I don't want this to sound like crap. Sounds better? All right. I'll leave that setting on for now then. We'll see what happens. Reband sounds better now? All right, perfect. Perfect. Okay, we'll leave it on this. So much money, all the banks in Canada come to your house and give you the deed to the banks with all of the country's money in it. It could happen. You never know. That could happen. I think that would actually completely like deflate the value of the dollar, though. It's good who you got on Celtics getting this offseason. Oh man, I don't even know who they could get at this point. That would be enough. Kristaps, Beal, or Lillard? Of those three, the most likely one is Kristaps. but none of those guys are going to be on the Celtics. Yo, it's been a minute. What's going on, El Hawk? How you doing? Otto Porter. Yeah, I got Otto Porter. He's just, I guess I'll redeem him. Why not? Can I buy your house? Yeah, I mean, if you've got like $500,000 sitting around, yeah. It has been a while. Yes, it has. Yes, it has. It's been quite some time. A lot of people saying that trading Kemba, Neesmith, Williams, and first-round picks for Lillard. Why would Portland ever agree to that? Let's take a terrible contract, a terrible rookie, either Robert or Grant Williams, I don't know which one, and a first-round pick from a team that's going to be in the late 20s or like early 20s. That would be an awful trade for our franchise guy. That, oh my god, that trade doesn't exist. That's a lot of, if there's a lot of people saying that, then you follow too many people who don't know what the hell they're talking about. New kicks. Play a game of Triple Threat offline, score 12 points with any point guard. All right. We can get these done pretty easy. Like millions of VC, can't spend 500K on your house. I'm just saying, man, if you want it, that's what you got to do. I think I got this Wendell Carter. I got to make sure I actually did his challenge. I didn't. All right, I need to get 3 more rebounds with this guy. Let's just go into this. We'll throw. Funny how people have agreed that Damian Lillard isn't going to be a Blazer. I mean, he's been pretty adamant about doing it. You got the ring? Yes, I did. I played like 2 games. I had a kind of fun team for it, actually. Point guards, Rockets. I guess we'll go Austin Rivers, yeah. Did snipe SB Savas? You might be able to. The way my luck is in 2K, that's probably what's gonna happen. Sorry, yeah, I'll check this out in just a sec. I just wanna get these challenges done. What are your thoughts on that shooting guard Minute? That's right, I haven't streamed in a while. There's a lot of really silly cards out right now. And yeah, I agree with what Joel's saying. It's weird how many people are like, well, you know, Lillard's gone. And he's like, nah. I think the problem that happened with the Blazers is the same thing that happened with the Rockets, though. And it's what's happened with a lot of teams that LeBron has been on. Can you show us your team? It's not going to be very good, but sure. I just haven't played enough to really add anything, so my team's pretty similar to how it was like weeks ago. But no, I think it's the same thing that's happened with Harden in Houston and LeBron on a couple of his teams, where it's just the franchise gives too much ownership and power to players, and it's like, hey man, there's actually, believe it or not, there's a reason why you're not a GM and you're a basketball player. Like, any of the times that people have been like, man, LeBron has no help, he built the roster. Like, that's not an excuse. That's more against him. And I think they did that in Houston, and I think they did that with the Blazers. I think they built a team of guys that Lillard wants to be around, and not a team of guys that are going to be conducive to winning a championship. So I think now firing Neil O'Shea and getting in some new guys, I think the Rockets have a, or not the Rockets, sorry, the Blazers have a better chance of being successful, because maybe whoever the new GM isn't going to be like, okay, like I want to make this trade, but Dame, what do you think? I think whoever comes in is going to be like, all right, shake it up, man. Let's get rid of, like, sorry to see you go, but we got to get rid of CJ, and we got to get rid of Melo, and we got to get rid of Nurkic. Like, I just think there's going to be a lot of guys leaving the Blazers next year, or during the next couple months, and then maybe we'll end up with Maybe we'll end up with some better pieces to build a championship around. I don't know. That's just my thoughts on it. I think getting Brogdon and Turner for Kemba and Williams is nice. Yeah, I don't see why Indiana would do that though. Like again, these are awful trades. These are very one-sided trades for the Celtics. You use Minute, I absolutely hate you. The Minute isn't... I mean, I have him. I don't think he's that great. For me, he wouldn't block shots. It was actually kind of annoying. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of new things to add to the team. Made a promise that if Kuzma is still on the Lakers next season, I'm not going for the team. I mean, what did Kuzma do besides just not play that great? Like, he was a late first rounder. Gotta make a comm for the BTS meal? What is BTS again? What's up? What's going on, Zach? Let's go. Austin Rivers getting the block. And Flex we trust. What's going on? A K-pop group? I thought it was. What's going on though, Wesley? How you doing, man? Yeah, that was never gonna end well. Wendell Carter Jr. getting boxed out by Davis Bertans. God. What are your thoughts on Jokic winning the MVP? I think anyone that has an argument against that doesn't know what they're talking about and hasn't paid attention to the season at all. He's by far been the best player in the regular season. And people that are like, oh, but they might get swept. A, second round. B, they're the 7 seed. Or not the 7 seed, sorry. They're the 3 seed. But they're without their best, or their second best or second most productive player. They're losing to a higher seed. And Jokic, again, it's a regular season award. Like, anyone that doesn't think Jokic was the MVP this season wasn't watching enough basketball. You know how many All-Stars didn't miss a game all season? 1. Like, availability matters if you're talking about it. If Jamal Murray was in the series, I think they could have won. Maybe. Or they would have won. They could have. I don't know if they would have, because Phoenix is playing really well. I believe Jokic wins MVP, meaning stats. Okay. Who's the most valuable player then? Suns need to bring back the white jersey like in the 90s. I agree. I like those, the white and like orange. Make a 3, Wall. Come on, man. I need you to get 12 points. Heroes MVP? Okay. Availability over skill but barely plays. Yeah. But also, how are you going to say... I just want to point this out. The year that Jokic just had is on pace or on par with any of Larry Bird's 3 MVP seasons. I just hope you guys know that. Like, just because people are telling you one thing about, like, oh, this, you know, Embiid was better when he played. Gobert was better on... Chris Paul made a bigger... Like, no, man. No one was worth more to their team during the season than Jokic. Like, here, we'll do this for fun. We'll do this for fun. I wonder how many times someone's averaged 26, 11, and 8. Already ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is already ridiculous. Here. We'll go 25 points. 10 rebounds a game. And we'll even make it lower for each of these things. We'll make it 7 assists. So there should be a good number of guys. Russell Westbrook's going to pop up on this if you're just going on that. We're going to choose some more filters here. Let's throw out field goal percentage. This is going to be ridiculous. God, he shot 39% from 3. And 87% at the line. Like, he didn't do anything badly. Okay, so if you're just going by points, rebounds, assists, and then his shooting splits. Oh, shockingly, no one's ever had a better season through the 3 main stats and shooting splits than Jokic. It's the greatest of all time for that. All of a sudden... So I lowered it. I made it lower. I didn't even use his real stats for it. I made it 25, 10, and 7. He averaged 26, 11, and 8. And then I made it 55... where is it? 55... Here, we'll lower this. We'll make it more attainable so that maybe someone else can pop up on the list. Oh, nope. Still doesn't matter. Jokic with the best points, rebounds, assists, and best shooting splits of all time. Like, I lowered it down. I made it 25, 10, and 7. Here, what if we make it 25, 10, and 5? I lowered the field goal percentage, the 3-point percentage, and the free throw percentage. And it's still just... Oh, hey, what do you know? You make it 25, 10, and 5 for a full season? It's still Jokic. Like, it's not even close how good this season was. 72-game season. So what? He played every game. I bet if you filtered it with missed 0 games, even less people would show up. So, okay, so he didn't play 10 games that other people could have played. This is one of the best MVP seasons of all time. The fact that people are like, well, I don't know if he's actually that good, though. The dude carried his team. Bet Joker not doing nothing next year? You really think he's MVP now? Come on now. Joker can be stoked. Overhyped saying LeBron is the MVP? Dude, okay, so King Jess has never... That's fine. It's fine. If you don't, like, tell me you don't follow basketball without telling me you don't follow basketball. But I read a headline on ESPN and they said... No. Just no. Go Hakeem. We need some Rockets steals. Yeah. Jokic should have been the unanimous MVP. What's going on, Udku? Luai, how you doing? You know what I didn't see Jokic do in any of these Suns games yet? And maybe there's still time. But the last 4 or 5 minutes of Game 6 for the Lakers in an elimination game against Phoenix... I've never seen someone quit on their team as badly as LeBron did. And I'm not like a LeBron hater or detractor or anything like that. Oh, you follow basketball, you have League Pass. Okay, cool. Explain to me how LeBron was the MVP over Jokic. Give me a real argument. Read last. Everybody's saying this because he's a center. They think Curry because he's all over House of Highlights. Yeah, I don't see how Jokic is even overhyped. Like, people don't really talk about him that much. Jokic play no defense? I mean, he does. He's positionally a pretty good defender. He's just not athletic as fuck. Give me a good argument. Been watching the analytics called Trust Me, bro? Like, seriously. Give me an actual argument for why LeBron over Jokic. Because I'm sorry, and like I'm not, you know, I'm not telling you to shut up or anything like that. I just want you to actually make a reasonable argument. First off, arguing that Jokic doesn't play any defense. I don't know if you knew this, but Russell Westbrook and James Harden have won MVP awards. Just throwing that out there. And again, Jokic played all 72 games. Like, availability matters as far as value to a team. But no, man, LeBron's so good that when he does play... Oh, okay, so when he does play. Cool. Here, let's see how many games exactly. Oh, LeBron played 45 games. Yeah. You should definitely be the MVP if you play 27 less games. Like, if you miss a third of the season, I'm sorry, you're not more valuable to your team than a guy who averaged historic numbers. You're just not. If LeBron didn't get hurt, you won't think he'll be MVP. Holy shit. Okay, all you've done now is just ruin. I don't even want to hear an argument anymore. What, you mean if things weren't completely different, you don't think they'd be completely different? Who argued that? That's called a straw man argument, and it's dog shit. Oh, he was hurt with a high ankle sprain. Oh, yeah, no, okay, yeah. So you should give him the MVP because if he didn't get hurt, he would have been good. Like, what? Listen to yourself, man. What, you think if things were completely different, then things wouldn't have been completely different? Bro, form your own opinions. Like, don't just listen to, well, you know, it doesn't mean he's the best player in the NBA. Means he was the best player this season. Dude, that, I've never, like, I wanted you to get a fair chance at making an argument, and that was what you went with. Phew! Good Q, how are you, man? Mrs. Streams? I'm doing alright, man. I'll be good. The Lakers were in 2nd place without him hurt. Cool, man. If Lenny Bias didn't die, he might have gotten an MVP, so we should just give him one. Because if he didn't die, he might have had an MVP. Jesus. That's how you don't argue. Well, if MJ never retired, but also didn't leave to play baseball, but also, you know, didn't have a gambling problem, but also, you know, didn't have any fatigue, but also if Larry Bird wasn't in the league, but also if the Pistons didn't, like, fuck me. That's the problem, man, is that this guy's confidently saying that you have, like, oh, I follow basketball. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, if Derrick Rose didn't get hurt, if Mark Eaton, yeah. Fuck. Well, if Karl Malone won 8 championships, we'd be talking about him as the best player of all time. Yeah. If reality was vastly different, we would approach it differently. You're correct. Didn't nobody tell MJ? Okay, yeah. Jess, I'm sorry, but you don't get to share your basketball opinions anymore. You clearly have no idea what you're talking about. I'm sorry. This is no personal offense to you or anything, but you don't know how to talk. Just reevaluate. Yeah, man, no, if Giannis, to be fair, okay, you know what, sure. If LeBron didn't get hurt, the Lakers might have been better, and maybe he would have had better numbers, and maybe he would have been Superman. If Giannis had Steph Curry's shooting ability and Jokic's passing vision, he would have been the best player of all time. So, Just saying, man. Just saying. What, are you saying he wouldn't be the best player of all time if he could shoot like Curry and pass like Jokic? I don't know, man. That's so just... Good God. Pound for pound, bro. Nate Robinson was maybe the best player of all time. If Kyrie wasn't a flat earther and a fucking Holocaust denier or whatever other shit he does, he'd be tolerable as a human being. Like, God. Better than MJ and MLK. Jesus. Shaq and Kobe stayed together, they get more chips. So we got to give them those chips? Yeah, exactly. That's literally that kind of an argument. Sorry, though. I didn't mean to miss anybody here. Dre Love, what's good? Fat Ass, what's going on? Chargers. JD. Bronny. Blue Eye Shane. Julian. David. Billy. If I missed anyone else, just let me know. I don't want anyone to come in and not be. You tripping. I know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm 36 years old, been watching basketball since the 80s. Unfortunately, having age and time spent on your resume does not mean you know what you're talking about. That's just an unfortunate fact. It's like, man, I've been fucking, you know, I've been shooting hoops out in the fucking driveway for 40 years. I'm pretty much in the league. Like, no, man. Being a casual observer and watching the game. If Hank Gathers played now, he'd be better than LeBron James to this day. To this day. Can you rate my new team? I can try. You were watching, the TV was just on? Exactly. That's like saying, man, I watch so many movies, I should be winning Academy Awards. I know how to act, man. Come on. Here for the Kyrie slander? I'm just... He was just an easy guy to make fun of. Like, God. Spent all those years being a casual and didn't realize it? I know. BBC Zach's brother? What's going on, Blue? Played basketball once in my life, I know what I'm talking about. Exactly. Like, man, just because you've had the TV on doesn't mean you know what you're talking about. I basketball too. What about my Goofy? I basketball too. Dude, you're arguing that a guy that played 45 games should have been the MVP because he could have been the MVP. Like, it's impressive, man. I didn't expect to come back to streaming and have my mind blown in the first half hour with one of the worst takes I've ever heard in my life. That is next level. Watch my ex have a baby, so I guess I can have a baby too, right? Oh, God. You played basketball your whole life? I'm sure you've been top-notch. Why do you have 11K? Because I lost a lot of MT. Say for Austin, if Isaiah Roby was better, he would be MVP. That's true. That's true, man. What did you miss? BT3s, you just missed a really good basketball take of a guy saying that Jokic shouldn't have been the MVP because if LeBron didn't get hurt, he could have been the MVP this year. And that was like a real thing that someone said with their like brain. Like they thought that out, they typed it, and they said, this is what I want to represent me. If Valanciunas wasn't alive, the Spurs would be in the playoffs. Yep. All right, well, how about this, Jez. If Ray Allen doesn't hit that shot, if Draymond Green doesn't get retroactively suspended, and if Anthony Davis doesn't join the Lakers, LeBron has one championship. So we should take those 3 rings away, man. Because if things were different, they'd be different. But it's okay, man. Trust me. I've been watching. I've been playing Roller Coaster Tycoon. You damn right I stick to my word. You shouldn't. You should change it. Your word is bad. Just because you say something dumb doesn't mean you can't be like, hey, you know what? You're right. I said something really stupid. I should grow as a human being. But no, man, I play Roller Coaster Tycoon all the time. I'm going to open up a theme park. God. You can agree or disagree, but you cannot say if LeBron is healthy or blah blah. Yeah, are you saying that to me or to him? Sure fooled you guys. Exactly. Missed me a lot of times, but it's okay. Sorry, David. I thought I said what's up. If Dean Wade and Bol Bol got more minutes, they would have been in the MVP race. Exactly. If Rodman began playing before, he would be the GOAT. True. Roller Coaster Tycoon is great. I agree. Like, there's just times where guys deserve the MVP, man. Jesus. My favorite team? I mean, the team that I root for is the Celtics, and they're terrible. My favorite team to watch right now. I really liked watching Miami. They played like shit against the Bucks. I like watching Denver. I like watching... I can't really say I like watching Portland. I love watching the Grizzlies. There's a lot of just really good teams to watch right now. There's a lot of entertaining basketball players. Celtics gang, yes sir. We've been good the last 3 years though. Been okay. Definitely haven't been competitive. I don't think Tatum can be the best player on a championship team. But that's something I've gone over a lot of times. I like Tatum. No, I don't. But I respect how good he is. I just don't think he can ever be a Finals MVP. Not going to talk about how dude said he started watching basketball in 1980, but is 36. I mean, I'm 31. I started watching basketball in 96. But I had no concept of what a good opinion on basketball was until I was like 18. Which coincidentally was the year the Celtics won the championship last. So, Toppin is very cheap. 12 threes in a game. Avdia. Ooh, Cliff. I'll use Cliff. Jess has been real quiet. I mean, again, it's not even like a personal attack. It's just like when you come out being like, these are facts. If you disagree, you're wrong. And then you say some just dumb shit. You kind of deserve to get made fun of a little. Just a little bit. But it's yeah. It's one of those where, you know, when someone says, hey man, I stick to my word. It's like, yeah, but don't. Like, it's possible to grow and change and adapt your opinions and your takes and your philosophies on a game based on conversations and discussions that you have with other people. And again, I've said this a million times. I don't like to argue about basketball. I will debate basketball to you, which is why I said just make a good argument. Make a good argument for me as to why LeBron should have been the MVP this year over Jokic. And then his only argument was, well, if LeBron never got hurt. And it's like, okay, but he did. So next argument. And he didn't have anything to back that up. So it's like, I will debate and discuss anything. Basketball, whatever. As long as I have an informed opinion on it. If I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, I'm not going to have an opinion on it. And something that I'm personally proud of, because it took a lot of growth, was to get to a point to say, I don't know enough to debate or discuss this, so I don't have a valid opinion on this. Because people will try to bring up, like, well, you know, chemtrails and vaccines and stuff, and I'm like, I'm not a doctor. I don't understand how this stuff works. I'm going to believe what people have spent their lives learning and and researching and discovering to have a better opinion than my own. Like when you see people on Twitter and Facebook being like, "Oh, the government's gonna," you have no idea. You don't know what you're talking about. And just because you read a political blog saying something one way or the other does not mean that the biased opinion you read has any sort of validity to it. So that's all I ask when I talk about basketball is, hey, I know a lot of basketball facts. I have strong opinions on basketball. If you can present a good enough argument on any front, I will hear it out, absolutely. And I'll give you counterpoints. But if your whole argument subsides on, or subsists of, here's my strong opinion, and as long as there's no follow-up questions, that's what I'm going to stick to. It's like, well, you can't defend your own opinion. So why would I? Why would I believe you when you barely believe you? So, I don't know. That's just how I approach it. When it comes to things, I mean, a lot of the guys that have been here consistently. By the way, if everyone could like up the stream, that would be fucking awesome. Hi, how much MT you got? Less than you, Ryan. What was I just saying? No, when people talk about subjective, like top tens and stuff like that, it's like, yeah, man, that's your opinion. You can think any guy is your favorite player of all time. Oh shit. The sub, Ryan, thank you for the sub, man. Appreciate it. 2-9, Brooklyn's up. Yeah, that's gonna happen. Giannis still hasn't learned how to slow down and get a bucket or draw a foul. It's low-key a shame. Or low-key be not shameful. Yeah. It's... There's tough stuff, man. Who's the worst player in the league that can be the best player on a championship team? That is a fucking awesome question. Damn. Marinate on that one. Yeah, god damn. Whew. That is a fucking awesome question. You're funny, man? No, I'm just informed and I'm self-aware. It's fun, man. You should try it. The worst player in the league that can be the best player on a championship team. Holy shit. That might be my favorite question I've ever been asked. Beal? Beal can't be the finals MVP. Beal could be a good player or like a second or third best player on a championship team just because of his raw scoring output. But he could never be your finals MVP unless you had like everything else in place, and you'd probably have to have like an Embiid or a very incredible point guard or a wing that could like honestly like a Kawhi or I'm not taking this. Jess guy is actually King Jess, and his profile picture is LeBron. Got it. Oh, okay, so his opinion is definitely valid and respectful. Cat can never be a final MVP. I'm sorry. There we go. Just in time for BT3s. Wow. Who can be... I'm writing this one down. This is ridiculous. Ben Simmons? Maybe. That's crazy. I have never considered this. Ben Simmons is up there. I don't even know if I could count Chris Paul because he's so good. The only thing that makes Chris Paul not look good is that he's too traditional. Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell's not a bad idea. I think Donovan's at the top of the pile right now. I think it would whoever we come up with has to be a worse player than Donovan, but could be. I need help because I have 41,000. Good time king. Do me a favor, type exclamation hours. Oh, actually, let me make sure that's working too. I would say Booker too. Do you think Booker's worse than Donovan though? The only reason I'm hesitant on that one is because I don't know if I'd say Booker is worse than Donovan. Let me make sure this is working. Either way, good time king. I know it's gonna say 0, so that's kind of the point. That's the crux of this whole thing. Nope, Kelly. And sorry, who do we just? Good time king, just subscribe. Thank you. But no, the point is, A, look at my MT count. I can't help you, and B, if one of the first things ever in the chat here, there, exclamation hours should be working right now. Tracking me down and shit. Is it tracking you down if it's just reading a name and looking at a profile picture that's on display? I wouldn't say that's tracking anyone down. It's weird because you're trying to make it seem like other people are being weird about this. I don't know. That's kind of weird. Greek Freak at 342. Jesus. Jaideep, what's going on? Saucy, how you doing? Juice, what's good? Yeah, I gotta get rid of this guy. Let's let's get rid of these two off the bench. We need Jamal Murray, who I only have. Oh, he's already on this team. Nice team. Team Canada, man. Yeah, what a weirdo, man. This is another thing that you know is when a guy says he's 36 and has been watching basketball since the 80s, whatever. But when they start taking things really personally and trying to like deflect, it just shows you that they're not mature as an adult. And that their emotions and their opinions are very fragile. Is it fun to play my team cheesy sometimes? I'd be bored trying to just hoop. Sometimes it's kind of fun to fuck around, but for the most part, like, I had a game last night where I literally, I called a 5 out, I pick and roll, and I curry slid and green to 3. I did it one play, and immediately I was like, that's garbage. I'm never doing that again. It felt dirty. It felt gross. I don't like it. Gotta put on live chat. I think I'll watch you for like 30 minutes. Hey, that's fair, man, but you also haven't asked for MT and stuff. Who else is Canadian here? But no, man, I would much rather try to actually play basketball because I like basketball. And I've said it before, man, that comes back to bite me. There are times where I play basketball and my opponent plays 2K, and they're different things, and that's fine. And just because I don't enjoy something doesn't mean someone else doesn't enjoy it. So if you do have fun doing the exact same thing every single game, every single possession, I mean, more power to you. I just can't do it. Unless you're going for Tatum, sell some of your cards like Sarunas and Oakley. I agree. I'm going to sell Marshallonis. I got a lot of cards I got to sell. So now I'm not immature. You a straight bully, bro. No, you are immature. Because you're refusing to listen to people when they're giving you outs and they're saying, hey, you can retract this statement, but you're being stubborn. I mean, no one's making you stay around, Jess, or King Jess. Jez, I don't know how to pronounce it, but at this point I don't really care. Terry Hashway, what's going on? Found you from getting the first Vince Carter. A lot of people were in that boat. That was a good week for me and for the channel. I bought Dark Matter Carmelo. Yeah, off DBG's Twitter. Yeah, that's right. I forgot that. DBG's a nice guy. What's good? What's going on, Day Day? Okay, wait. I gotta have more Canadians here. I gotta get rid of DeAndre Ayton and Gary Payton. Man, this is a rough ass team. I don't care when people do that. It's just boring, but I will take apart what they're doing and then play when they play 5 out. Oh yeah. Why didn't it work? I don't know. Man, Jess really woke up and chose to be a crybaby over Braun not winning MVP. He's not even being a crybaby. He's just being stubborn. He's just not. He doesn't know how to have a discussion. He's trying to win an argument when I'm trying to talk about basketball, which is why I disregard his opinion. Just one of those things. You got to grow as a person. Do I have Wiggins on this lineup? I don't think I do. Can't remember if I sold him or not. I should have if I didn't. I did. Okay, so I'm going to need to get him back, as much as that'll pain me, because Andrew Wiggins is one of the biggest disappointments since Justin Bieber. Who else? Actually, shit, I guess I didn't really think of this. I gotta put... Oh, I hate this card. And I don't like him as a player at all. Gotta put Tristan. Where's Kojo? Oh, Nikhil. Nikhil has a card. I don't have it. I am building a Team Canada regardless, so I know I'm selling out a lot of stuff, but fuck it. I'm just buying it. I'm at a point where I don't care if I have the best team in the game. I just want to have fun teams and I want to do squad builders and stuff like that. No beef. Why the fuck are you getting mad for? We just talking basketball. That's what happens when people talk sports. Does anybody think I'm mad? Do y'all see Jamal Murray getting head? Probably. Yeah, I think a lot of people saw that. Oh, this team is not the one I want to mess with. Okay. Let's get Nikhil. I wish there was another good Canadian point guard. Where the fuck is Nikhil? My god, man, how many amethysts are there? Sabonis is so underrated. Sabonis is amazing. You look pissed right now? I need to grow up now? Yeah, man. Like, you're doing and saying some weird stuff. And it's fine. But just, it's a little bizarre, is all. Are you Canadian? I am Canadian. Sabonis is so underrated, though. Yeah, man. Sabonis is still my favorite center in this game. If I was going on my real team, I think this is my real team. Anyone else that I would add to this? Like, was that video real? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I might add DeAndre off the bench, actually, and then keep Simmons for fun. I think this would probably be my best team. Dylan Brooks got an opal. The Dylan Brooks card is so good. Definitely get rid of KG, though. I gotta get rid of KG. I know. It's just, it sucks. He's my second favorite player of all time. How's that Willis Reed? He's not great. Canada doing a bad job with the virus. Yeah, but we're starting to open up again. I had my first round of the vaccine the other day. It's improving. It's not a finished product yet. Jamal Murray. I want to see how much if there are any of the opals up. So I'm gonna have to get one of these. Do you live in Canada? I do. How's the out of position Ben Simmons? He's amazing. He's such a good center. He's like bordering on not fair. Why get rid of KG? He's just worth too much MT for what I want to do right now. I do want to make the 08 Celtics video. Did I sell Cassell? I want to make the 08 Celtics video where I take the best versions of all of these guys. And the all-time Celtics and all-time Timberwolves video. But aside from that, aside from a couple squad builders and stuff like that, I'm going to try and get those videos just recorded and get them done with, because I need to get my MT count up. Messed up and got the Dampier guy last season. I'm never doing exchanges again. Dude, Dampier was fun for me. I really liked Louis Dampier. Yeah, Team Canada. Why not? Ever tried to qualify for 250? I've gotten top 50 a couple times. I've had a couple of the qualifier weekends where I haven't lost a game, but people just don't rage quit when they play me. So I haven't really... You have to get rage quits, and I don't play really cheesy enough to get a lot of rage quits. Oh wait, Celtics versus 09 Lakers? We could do that. Which one's to sell? I'm going to sell everything, man. This is called MyTEAM? Yep. Not a bad way of looking at it. But yeah, I've done well in all of the 250k qualifiers that I've played in. I don't know. It's not worth it to me to keep going for that. So what is this? This is Bol Bol, Manute Bol, Batum, Cliff Robinson, and Jonathan Isaac, who's got a much taller team. I don't understand when people leave their mics on. How's it wired? You making this convo wired? We just talking. I'm not even tripping on this shit. You have your opinion and I have mine, period. I don't know why you keep bringing it back to you. Like, we're kind of at a point where we were done talking about it entirely. But if you really want to keep talking about it and like make it into a big deal for yourself, we can. I just don't care enough. Hey man, your mic's on, just if you didn't know. Just your mic's on, I didn't know if you knew that. I don't know what this guy just said. Steve Nash is the real Air Canada? Exactly. Steve Nash cards that can dunk are so weird. Ooh, Kelly. Okay, first time I'm using a Kelly Olynyk shot, so it feels a little weird. He's fairly slow. That's a charge. Yep. You can guess you're not 36? I mean, unfortunately, I believe him. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I got some fun cards here. I want to see what we can do with this Team Canada against the all tall. Man, I can't time releases for shit. I'm so used to not playing while I'm uploading the stream now. That's just the basketball in me, I guess. I'm still waiting for a discussion. We weren't discussing basketball at all. We were discussing your feelings on a particular player. Yeah, Manute Bol. Oh yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm not taking any offense or anything. Like I don't need anyone like defending me or whatever. Greek freak, get off my nuts. Like, see, that's just a sign that you don't know how to talk to people, man. It's too bad. Oh, come on, Steve. There we go. Just watching this for entertainment. That's why I watch streamers. Maybe he doesn't understand how streaming works. one of those things. It's part of the deal, yeah. There we go. All right. I gotta mute this guy in a sec, but give him another few minutes. It's funny. It's like I knew he was gonna try and curry slide that for no reason. Oh, RJ. Okay, good. He has to make those. I got a green. Giannis tried to fucking murder Jeff Green. Giannis every once in a while goes for dunks where it's like the only reason for that was to try and hurt somebody. Or at least damage their pride. He's really good at those. How's the Ayton card? Ayton's really good, man. Loving the Team Canada? Yeah, man. It's a fun team. Dude, why do guys leave their mics on like this? Bro, I think you really got to fix your controller. It sounds like shit. I hear his controller. Yeah, so do I. Should do Team Canada versus the Knicks. I mean, the all-time Knicks is definitely a better team than Team Canada. I love Chris Boucher, man. His release is so nice. Why does he have controller vibration on? I don't know. I mean, you can tell by looking at this guy's team, he might not be the most confident 2K player. Yeah. It's kind of too bad I don't think we can really use the bench too much on this lineup, but it's just funny, man, watching a guy do this using like I refuse to put anyone under 6'8" or 6'9" on my lineup. I want to run with a 7'7" guy, a 7'3" guy. And then it's like, but you're just playing the exact same way as everyone else anyway. And like my starters, they're not bad cards, but it's like, dude, if you're using this like all cheese lineup, you shouldn't be down 8 to Steve Nash, Dylan Brooks, RJ Barrett, Chris Boucher, which came out in February, and Kelly Olynyk. Like, let's be real. I play with controller vibration. It's a fire feature. Yeah. Oh yeah. The haptic feedback, I thought that was a really cool addition. And I get that people want to like, you know, kind of min-max to like have, you know, it's like when I used to play Counter-Strike where you know, you basically get it so that all your settings are on the lowest so you can have the most, the highest FPS. That's kind of what I look at this like. This dude really just tried to make the tallest lineup in the game. There's another charge. Like, damn, he's alive? What's going on, Jimmy? Sorry, Andrew. It's crazy how 50K in October wasn't even enough to buy Annie Clay. From the final set. Did we get a rage quit? Oh no, I just can't shoot with Steve Nash. Missed you too, Jimmy. Doing all right, man. Doing better. Yeah, he's gonna make some bad shots because the game wants to bail him out. Thank you. I hope this guy just kind of quits. Would be ideal. No, you didn't miss me. You didn't have to say that. I missed everyone in the chat, to be honest. I did miss streaming. It's just I was at a point where I just genuinely couldn't do it, even though I really wanted to. Just a lot of stuff going on. I was very much like in and out of the office here all the time. So I couldn't do it consistently. But no, man, I really missed streaming. It felt weird not doing it. Miss me? Of course, Zach. Do you have the unlimited reward, whoever it is? I do not have Drazen yet, actually. This is probably the longest I've gone without getting the unlimited reward in 4 or 5 seasons. What do you do for work? Well, no, for work I'm typically at a gym, but and we've been closed. But the reason that I haven't been able to be around and stream and stuff is because I'm in the process of selling my house, so a lot of stuff has kind of been up in the air, and I've had to be doing some repairs, doing some cleaning, doing some packing, all that stuff. Oh my God, I even read I read that perfectly and tried to cut there, but couldn't do it. Opening 1v1, me $20 for out of position. What? I'm opening 1v1 me. Just having a debate? You weren't having a debate. That's the problem. You weren't discussing anything. You were saying, how can you possibly think this? You're saying you're wrong, I'm right. That's not having a debate. Saying I think LeBron is the MVP because of these reasons is having a debate. What you were doing was just being argumentative. How many views per video would it take for the average person to be able to make a living off of YouTube? I mean, depends what kind of a living you're talking about, but... And also if you have, like, sponsors and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm not at that point yet. So I don't know, man. If I ever get to a point where I can comfortably have a living off of YouTube, then I will let you know how many views and how many subscribers it has taken to get to that point. But I am not there. Oh, I didn't green with... Oh, Kelly Olynyk is not the best rebounder in the game. Who knew? Oh, he's really bad on defense, too. I'm opening a 20 box. If out of position, I'll tell you what I get. All right, that sounds good. Just quit, man. Guy said I'll give you the win. Bro, you won't give me the win. You were getting... Like... You were down, what, 13? Alright, here. I'll do you a favor. Because I'm down double digits. I'll give you the win. Like... What? Got the Mike James jersey? I believe that for you. Some kid in my class has 600k subs, started 9 months ago. That'll happen. Sometimes you just catch something viral. I mean, look at Click Productions, man. Or yeah, Click Productions. He You know what's funny is that I asked a group chat of guys that that's funny. A lot of people are saying LeBron for who could be the worst player on a winning team right now. That's funny. Talked about how the doctor is CP getting first Luka. Yeah. I mean, he didn't get the first Luka, but he was close. Mike won James? Exactly. Mike James replaced Gary Trent? Wow. Look at High Boy. He was at 6K a week ago. Now he's at 350K. I have no idea who that is. Tomorrow we get the locker code for trial in the championship. Donovan is number 1. Yay, a Dark Matter, Rudy Gobert. All right, let's see. Check him out. I might. His numbers were up in every category before he missed all them games. Okay. You're right, man. If things were different, they would have been different. Like again, this is a terrible, 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 terrible argument. I'm not debating with you what could have happened if people didn't get hurt or injured. That doesn't matter. I'm not gonna retract my MVP statement or my MVP vote based on who might have done better if they hadn't gotten hurt. That's a disgustingly bad argument. 5 more to go. Hey, it's not bad. I'd rather not have Rudy Gobert. I agree. I don't want Rudy Gobert either. Would love to see Dark Matter Jordan Clarkson. That'd be nice. It'd be nice to see him just because he got Defensive Player of the Year. Do you honestly believe that? Do I honestly believe what? That if things were different, they'd be different? Yes. I believe if a guy didn't miss 27 games, that maybe he'd have had a better season. Maybe his team would have succeeded more. Maybe they wouldn't have gotten bounced in the first round. Like, who gives a shit what didn't happen? Like, it's just, it actually hurts my brain that that's something that someone believes so, like, wholeheartedly. Oh man. All right, let's sell off a bunch of this crap. We just got to clear stuff up. So, all right. You know what? We're just gonna go down the list. I'm not gonna try waiting to see who goes up or down in value anymore. Anyone 6 man of the year? Yeah, I thought that was what I said. But yeah, with Jordan Clarkson winning 6 man, it'd be cool if he got something good. He deserves a good card. Fultz, Denny, Goodall. If things were different, they'd be different. Exactly. Like, Kawhi, Series 3. Rocco, AD, Cole. Lionel. Do you believe that Saquon Barkley, if he didn't get hurt this year, he would have got more than 60 yards? No idea who that is. I do not follow football. There we go. Yeah, oh God. I will never argue that if things were different, that they wouldn't be different. I think everyone in here can vouch for that. I'm done talking about LeBron. He got in the finals? Well, I mean, if the 2008 Celtics were in the league this year, I think they could win the finals, so. Is that season 2? It is. Chris Middleton had a 4-point play. Will you do a play now with fans? Just asking. Yeah, that would be fun. On the shitty New York Giants? Fair. Unsold. Okoro. If anyone wants to give me a hand and look up some of these cards or something just to see what their value is so I can list them, that would be awesome. Finally, the Bucks have a decent offensive game plan. Is it score? Because I've seen them do a lot of not scoring. Silva, Stanley, Hamidou, and Ivica. Playing the 5. What's going on, man? How you doing? All right. So yeah, if anyone can find out what the lowest prices of, say, if Zach, if you could get Lionel Simmons and Eric Pascal, and Ernie, if you could check Talon Horton Tucker and Giannis, that'd be great. Amethyst and Shrine or discard value? Yeah. I figured that the Wilt would have gone up again, but I guess he probably didn't. This Fultz card is so cheap. I know I should wait on the Fultz card and sell him when his value goes up a little bit, but I just need to max out my MT right now. $79 bullets would win. That's fair. Good team. Oh my god, these cards are so cheap. It's so easy to have such a cheesy lineup now. It's a little bit of a snipe. I'm not gonna buy it though. What happened to your MT? I bought a lot of fun cards to mess around with. I opened a lot of packs with MT, which is a terrible idea, but I did it anyway. Obi Toppin is 4,800. That is psycho. Tucker is max at 2,250. Damn. All right, so I'll put him up. I'll put up some Talon Horton Tuckers for 2,150. Wilt for 13. God, that sucks. 1,300. Pascal for 2,000. King, I'm sorry. This conversation is just not about you. Who do I have this year? The way they're playing right now, the Jazz look better than the Clippers, even though if the Clippers catch a game or two. And if I mean, Brooklyn's really good. If they have Harden back healthy, they have the ability to have two guys have a bad game and still win. I mean, that's what happened with the Bucks. Is KD and Kyrie both didn't play great. The Bucks didn't play great either, but it was enough that the Bucks could win. If they have Harden, it's just too tough to hope that Kyrie, KD, and Harden all play badly. It's just not going to happen enough to matter. Giannis is 17 and 19. Doesn't matter on Xbox though. Oh, it would matter if you're on Xbox, yeah. Just put him at 17 for which Giannis? For the one that just came out in packs recently, or the season 2 one? Jaylen Brown isn't very good in 2K, but still use him. I thought Jaylen Brown was pretty good. Alvin Adams, how much are you at? Like 8K? Ooh. 54. Retired from playing you. We can play more games at some point, Jimmy. It's not like it was that bad, all right? It was still a fun game. No one really talked about Rui's dunk on Anthony Davis. Rui had a couple good plays. That's the thing, though, is, I mean, especially if you're a rim protector, you're gonna get dunked on. Like, that's just how it works. If you're playing defense, like, no one gets crossed up if they're not playing defense. No one gets dunked on if they're letting guys go. Half of a defensive highlight is the fact that, or sorry, half of an offensive highlight is the fact that the defender didn't give up on the play. Oh, that was a duo with. Don't know if you just saw. If you need me searching cards, let me know. think I'm. If you look up heat check Chris Silva, Stanley Johnson, and Hamidou Diallo, that would be amazing. Booker going to finish the Nuggets today? Probably. Probably. It's tough, man. Got nothing for the 20 bucks, 3 pink diamonds. That'll happen. What the hell am I doing? Gladiator, that's right. Booker is the MVP of the playoffs for sure. Be tough to argue it's not Donovan right now. Booker's been great, and I mean his closeout game against the Lakers was incredible. And I don't like Devin Booker, but he played out of his mind. Going in again another 20 bucks, that is not a great way to do it. Cheapest Chris Silva is 1.6. Fuck. He was really rare. I should have sold him for like less than what I tried to sell him for. Wow. 1.45. Oh my god. That's hardly even worth it. Cheapest Diallo is 1.6. All right. Have a pack addiction? Yep. I've been there. It's tough. Tomorrow's the last day of school? Very nice. Any big plans for vacation? Suns and Nets in the finals? Yeah, I can see that. Fuck. Yeah, Suns Nets finals would be interesting. I don't know. I just feel like if the Bucks are a team that's basically built to compete against this Nets team, and I mean if they're looking this bad, I don't see how anyone else has a chance. Good God, these unsells are actually discard value. I was hoping that was a lie. What's going on, Emerson? Gotta let me know, but how's it going, man? Tomorrow going to Utah? Shouldn't be bad. Yeah. Unsold, discard. Okoro. God damn. Are the Raptors going back to Canada since everything's opening back up? Or are they staying in Orlando? I thought they were in Tampa. Wow, Okoro is discard as well. It was the last one you said. I honestly can't remember what the last one I said was. Holy shit, these are all discard. They're in Tampa? Yeah. I mean, their season's over, so it doesn't really matter where they go at this point. But if you mean for next season, like, are they relocating to become the Tampa Bay Raptors? No. I would highly doubt that. Was it Series 2? Staying another week. Oof. Alright, let's get this out of the way. This Fultz card was really fun. I'm actually kind of salty I'm selling him, but I may end up getting him back down the line. Denny. Obi. I mean, these cards would make sense to hold on to because their value is gonna go up. But I gotta make space in my auctions. I gotta just sell everybody. Curry got hurt by the looks of things. That's not good. And again, just because I hate the guy, don't hate him. Just because I strongly dislike him personally doesn't mean I ever want to see an NBA player get hurt. Hey, what's going on, Ty? How you doing today, brother? Rocco. Never want to see a guy hurt? No, for sure. It's interesting, though. I mean, thinking about the implications of that. Kyrie getting hurt with Harden already having a strained hamstring. I mean, that could really change the dynamic of the East, and it could change the dynamic of that series. Like, how the Bucks respond to it is going to be, I mean, indicative of how the rest of the playoffs are going to play out. So these Gladiator, it's not that I don't believe you, Ernie. I just am having trouble believing that these Gladiator Giannis cards are still going for that cheap. I guess they were guaranteed, but like, yeah, they're not going for that cheap. $24, $22. Yeah, so 21. T-Max, selling these T-Max is going to be the hardest part, because I really thought I'd be able to turn a profit on them. All right, 48.50 on all these. You hate to see it. Oh, could someone do me a favor and check what the Opal Kareem sells for? Doing good. How are you? I'm doing pretty well, Ty. Having a good day. Dark Matter, Bob McAdoo, or Opal Christian Wood at the power forward? I would just say whoever's release you like more, honestly. I would probably use Bob McAdoo, but that's because I like Bob McAdoo. I like his actual like life story, so I find him interesting. Opal Kareem 18K? God damn. I feel like I'm single-handedly like killing the market on these Tracy McGrady cards at this point. Bought your Giannis? Thank you, Saul. Let's go Tucker. What did Tucker do? Thing we do about McAdoo is he got a lot of contact dunks. Yep, McAdoo's fun, man. He's got a lot of good standing dunks too. And I know his release is weird, but I actually like it. Yeah, that would be interesting to see how that series will play out if hit a corner three. Oh, okay, nice, nice. Yeah, PJ needs to play decently for them to have a chance, I think. Galaxy Opal Joe Caldwell is a beast. He is, man. He dunks on everybody. He's got a nice release. What's good? What's going on, Carlos? By the way, thank you guys for getting up to the 40 likes. Appreciate that. I think we're back down to a point where, at least until I can be consistent again, I think 40 is going to be where it kind of caps off these days. Here, I'm just going to double check THT. Damn. Love Joe Caldwell. He's really good. Need the Bucks to win. I'm on that FanDuel. PJ got to score 10 points and win. Hopefully PJ can score 10. I mean, that shouldn't be crazy for him, right? Yeah, we'll go 21 on THT. I think that's what Ernie had said. How you been? I've been okay. Been okay. I had a lot of personal stuff. I didn't want to make the big like, you know, I'll be back soon. Like, you know, thanks for blah blah blah. Like I was just like, I'm gonna deal with my shit and I'll be back when I can be. So here we are. Kind of wanted to buy Opal Moses Brown just to use him. I got him. I tried him. I didn't love him. It's pretty much the short version of that for me. One Opal, one Pink Diamond, nothing else. Yeah, it sucks, man. It's on my Shaq that I got for 120. Not bad. He's like 40K. Yeah, some of these cards are crazy expensive. All right, we're just gonna quick sell these guys. Wilt I'll put up for a 13 because even though it's not much, it's at least an extra. It's only an extra 100, honestly. Fuck. Every 100 actually does matter. I'm just gonna put them all up for 13. Magadu's base reminds me of Opal Clyde. Yep. There goes $100. That'll happen. Sometimes you gamble and you end up losing. Sucks. Last game he had 0. Yep. I think PJ Tucker for his career is like what? Like 3 or 4 points, or not 3 or 4, I guess, like 7 points a game or something like that. He's yeah, he's never really scored a ton. He's just there to play defense. I think his like career high is like low mid 20s. That's fine. There's a lot of guys who don't like pop off regularly. Okay. All right. Things are already selling a little bit. Let's get these Kawhis. How much were they? Gain more subscribers from being more inconsistent? No, I lost subscribers. Since I've had to take a break, I've definitely lost subscribers. Trust me. $25 singles. I know I'm a very bad pack addict, but I need this MJ. I mean, Kyrie is hurt. What happened? Like, what's the official word on it? But no, we definitely lost. Yeah, trust me. I have come back and checked a little bit, not a ton, but we definitely have lost subs. Not a ton, but got to step up the consistency. But yeah, what was it that happened to Kyrie? Like, was it like ankle injury? All right. Oh, Legends, thank you for the sub, man. I appreciate that. I think that means we're back up at 2.44. I have to double check, but I think that's where we're at. If not, right around there. Jimmy, I hate you. Let's just keep putting these up. And then we'll just double check to see what the most current price is for Kareem and throw them up. I know you said 18K, but I just want to be sure. I can't believe I was right about predicting that Kareem would go up in price at the start of the new season, and then he got a duo, and then his price went down still. I hate that. Oh, okay. I'll put him up for 19. 19.5, and then that's at least something. This one has a diamond shoe. I could just put him up for 19,950. How's Minute? I don't love him. Dark Matter Shake. Good luck, Grayson. I can't believe this guy's price went down. What'd you get? What'd you get, Grayson? Bucks playbook just bid for 9K. Damn, it's fucking Danny Granger. At least it's so what you do is you put the Danny Granger up, you sell him, stack your MT up, and eventually you can get Jordan. All right, do I have another group of dudes who are ready to maybe help me figure out some prices? Because I got some heat check cards I need to look up here. Bucks playbook is the shit. I haven't been using that. I used the Bucks playbook for a long time, and then I switched to the Celtics one, and then I switched to the Hawks playbook. And I did it when I switched to this lineup because it was all Hawks stuff. And I mean, it just defaults you into basically a 5-out, or at the very least a 4-out, 1-in, depending on your center, I've found. So it's cruise control and it's cheesy, but it's just easier wins. I should probably put that up though. Did you pick up T-Mac? No. Right now, so I have my IRL favorites team. And where did Clay go? So these are my favorite real life players that I've ever watched. But Iguodala, I just don't like stuff that he's done off the court. It's kind of changed my opinion of him. Like Westbrook used to be my favorite point guard ever, and now I really can't watch him play. It's just like a lot of attitude stuff. But diamond contract on PD Ray Allen, yep. But no, so I'm still gonna try and get the best versions of all of these cards, or of all of these players. I know there's a better Ray Allen, there's a better Scotty coming. I just don't have it. Look up to Derrick Rose as a Bulls fan. Yeah, Derrick Rose is awesome. Love Rod Strickland. And then I wanted to have either Stockton or Peyton here, but like, just can't justify it yet. Luka might work his way into that. And I really like watching Jokic play. I was talking about this last night where it's the guys I like to watch the most are the guys that do things that I never could have done, but not from just an athleticism standpoint. I like seeing things where a guy sees a pass or makes a shot where it's like, and again, this isn't like an arrogance thing. This is just, I've played a shitload of basketball over the course of my life. Peyton said some mean stuff off the court. I don't care about that shit. The competitive stuff doesn't bother me. But no, when I think about guys doing things that take me by surprise, just in terms of I've never been able to make a shot like that. And obviously, the level I played at is not the same, and blah, 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 blah. But there's a certain degree of, like, you know, when I'm watching a game and I have a bird's eye view and I still didn't see a passing lane that a guy, you know, that a guy read, or a guy makes a defensive play where it's like, how did you possibly predict that? Or rebounds in a way where it's like, man, like you weren't in position for that. When I see a lot of the hustle stuff too, I like guys that play hard. Like that's why I love watching Jimmy Butler, because he just does shit where it's like Jimmy Butler, skill wise and talent wise, is not one of the best players in the NBA. But if you have a dude that'll run through a brick wall for you every play, that means something. So I love watching Jimmy Butler play. The mailman? The mailman was the first guy that actually took care of his body at the level guys are doing consistently now. Like, people are like, oh my god, LeBron's been playing forever. It's like, yeah, dude lives in the weight room and spends a lot of money on his body. Like, what you should do. Karl Malone played for 19 years at a high level because he was in the weight room all the time and never got hurt. Like, there's a reason some guys last longer than others. So I like watching the guys that know what they have to do to take care of themselves. I like watching guys like Rondo. I like watching guys like Chris Paul, guys that understand what a team is doing better than they do. Like when Rondo starts calling out plays and stuff and like telling guys on the other team where they're gonna be, it's like, well, how does your brain work like that? Those are the guys that are impressive to me. And then, yeah, there's the other side of it where it's, you know, you get you guys like Derek Jones Jr., Zach LaVine. I like watching Zach LaVine just because I've never seen an athlete, someone so athletic, move as smoothly as he does. But no, there's guys like Derek Jones Jr. and DJ Stevens and you know, the freaky athletes like Alec Burks back when he was in Utah, Jeremy Evans, the guys where it's like, oh, you're just on a different planet. Like, you guys athletically are not the same species as I am. So I like watching those guys play, but again, like Brandon just said, I guess the criteria for which I determine who my favorite guys are, it's guys like like if we're going over this, it's guys like Derrick Rose who has the best body control of any guard I've ever seen. Like I will say, for all the shit I give Kyrie, he's one of the best under the rim finishers I've ever seen. He can do everything with both hands. He might be the most ambidextrous player I've ever seen. And that is impressive. I dislike him so much fundamentally that I can't enjoy watching him play. Ray Allen, dude was freaky athletic, but it's just, he was so textbook. He was so beloved by so many people. And he just saw offenses in a way that other people didn't. And he was just that guy that's like, he was fearless, and I just respected the shit out of him for that. Scottie Pippen was a guy that just knew what everyone was doing. He knew how to make people outplay themselves and how to get them into bad positions. And defensively, I've never seen someone, the closest I've seen to Scottie defensively, and of these guys, he was the best of all of them at it. Defensive footwork, the best guys ever are Scottie, Tony Allen, Kawhi, not anymore, but was Kawhi, and Gary Payton would have been up there as well. I think those four guys are like, that's like the Mount Rushmore of defensive footwork. They were above everybody else for defensive footwork. They were above Moncrief. They were above Jordan. Even though Jordan's an all-time defender, if we're talking strictly defense, Tony Allen is a better defender than Jordan. And I know that's a hot take and a lot of people disagree. I watched their entire careers. I've watched so much basketball of those guys. Tony Allen defensively might be the best shooting guard of all time. It's up there. But again, those other guys are amazing. Kevin Garnett, you know, I don't need to go through it for every guy here. You just see Gordon Hayward also would probably be on this list. I like guys like Scotty, Iguodala, and Gordon Hayward, where it's like they don't, and T-Mac, where it's kind of like they don't have, you know, they're not like elite. Pop Smokey, thank you for the sub, man. I appreciate that. Just pulled Magic Johnson 99 Invincible. Is he good? No. I would sell him. Quick sell him. Those guys, though, that it's like they don't have any discernible holes in their game. Like Iguodala, Pippen, T-Mac, Gordon Hayward. They can all handle the ball. They can all pass. They can all play defense. They can all shoot. Like, they're all leaders. First time seeing your channel? Well, welcome to the channel, Grady. Glad to have you here. Those are the guys that I love watching because it's like, well, you're not bad at anything. I mean, certain guys are better at certain things. Iguodala was probably a better passer than T-Mac. T-Mac was a way better shooter than all of those guys. Gordon Hayward was better at controlling the pace. Scottie Pippen was a better playmaker and slasher than maybe any of these guys. T-Mac's probably a better slasher than Scottie. But they were all up there. Current gen or both? I mostly play on I play on PS5. D-Wade too. D-Wade's up there. He can never shoot. Dwayne Wade, like, the problem with Dwayne Wade is he's people because of 2K think he was a good shooter. And by a good shooter, I mean a good three-point shooter. He was an amazing mid-range shooter. Three-point shooting, Dwayne Wade is one of the worst shooters of all time. Like, people need to accept that. He could never shoot threes. Anytime it's like, Dwayne Wade only has an 83 ball in 2K, it's like, yeah, it's pretty generous. Like, he's bad. But no, Dwayne Wade, good passer, amazing slasher. Not a great passer. Not, you know, had years of being a really, really, really good defender. His defense wasn't on the level of those other guys. But no, Dwayne Wade had a lot of good things. The only thing I didn't like about Dwayne Wade is that around 2013, 2014, he started not getting back on defense and just bitching at the refs, like, for too much of every game. He became too much of a prima donna, and it just made it really hard for me to enjoy watching him. But he's another guy that's really good there. How do you feel about Ingram? I'm coming around on Ingram a little bit, kind of the same way. I'm starting to feel like Booker might have potential to be an All-NBA guy eventually. He's not right now. But Ingram seems moody, and there's times where he just gives up on possessions because either he's not the focal point of the offense or he's not the matchup. So, I mean, his off-ball defense is pretty bad. His on-ball's okay, but, like, there's just a lot of stuff he still needs to work on. Even though he's a really good and really talented player. There's just a lot of things that he needs to clean up before I can take him too seriously. Tayshaun Prince. Yep. Tayshaun Prince was really good. Again, not necessarily... Tayshaun Prince wasn't as good about the footwork. Tayshaun Prince was more about containment. Tayshaun used his length and his athleticism to make a lot of things very, very difficult for a lot of people. His footwork was good, but again, not on that same level as those other guys. Is Dark Matter Lamar better than Dark Matter Simmons? I disagree. Or I wouldn't say that. But I haven't used Lamar, so I don't know for sure. 220k bid and still on 30 minutes. Damn. Plays like he's always hiding something or has a secret strange addiction. Yeah, I mean, he does look like he's high a lot. How much MT do you think you're gonna have when you sell everything? That's a good question. I really don't know. I mean, once I sell everything, I should be able to get back up in like the million-ish range, but it's gonna take some time for sure. Level 35 now, nice, Grady. Tayshaun is my favorite Piston. Tayshaun's one of my favorite Pistons also. What y'all know about Tayshaun Prince? Well, I know how to spell his name. because I just want to throw that out there. But Tayshaun is Tayshaun, not W. But no, I was a fan of Tayshaun for a long time. I think people maybe misremember him as a better scorer than he was, but Tayshaun is basically like the early 2000s equivalent of what he was like Trevor Ariza, like 8 years before Trevor Ariza. I think even though they had the same, I think they were. I think what's his name? I think Tayshaun was only drafted like a year or two before Trevor Ariza, but those two guys are very similar. The difference was that Trevor Ariza got a chance on Houston to be the guy, and Tayshaun never really had that chance. But Detroit basketball, hell yeah. Know how to spell? I'm just grinding. Yeah, sure. I like Lamar better than Simmons. Yeah, I'd have to get other people's opinions on that one because I haven't used Lamar yet. 5K from 36. Nice, man. You're not too far behind me then. All right. Time to go into the collection now. So we got to sell this Wendell Carter Jr. has relay passer and Hall of Fame blinders added to him. So I'm hoping I can at least make a little bit on him. Now that I got his rebounds out of the way. Let me just make sure. Yeah. But he is a... You need to get Opal Kelly for your Team Canada. I already got him. Ben is still best for me. If you go to historic uniforms, go to the Wizards. Oh, is that like a super pricey one? Alright, so hopefully this Wendell will make a little bit. Do what Saul said. Historic uniforms. Wizards, classic home. Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You own the jersey? Doesn't work if you own it. What is supposed to happen here? Lamar is nice for those wondering. I've always loved his cards. I'm a bit biased, but I was not disappointed. Yeah, I mean, Lamar Odom is never a bad card in 2K, so I'm not surprised. Apparently someone's saying that Giannis should be suspended. What happened? What happened with Giannis? Is Giannis the guy who hurt Kyrie somehow? Pulls up Silver Tyson Chandler? That is super weird. Please quick sell your coaches' shoes, arenas, jerseys. I know. I'm not going to quick sell them. I'm going to try and actually get the value. I know that's going to take a long time, but I mean, even for 450, like, it's a little bit of progress or profit. You not going to trip on again? I mean, sure. I was never mad. You just had a bad argument. That was all it was. I just wasn't going to keep talking to someone who didn't want to acknowledge that they made a bad point. Sold my new bull for 70K. Can someone pick it up? Is that what it's going for? Trip on me again? Sure. Not 100% what you mean by that. Minute. Minute is 40k? Yeah, I'm not gonna... Wanted your reaction because Reapers and Gavins were priceless. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised by that though. There's a lot of weird things like that. I wish I'd written some of them down. I guess, should I just sell Minute now? Because I gotta keep him for the Sword of Heat video. Are you NMS? No, I was until probably like March. Something like that. But then I opened packs and I got nothing from them. But no, I mean I got Wilt and I got Phil Jackson, no money spent. And then after that I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna open some packs. Giannis not a dirty player. No, people were saying though in a group chat that I'm in that Giannis should be suspended. Because apparently he's the one that hurt Kyrie. Somehow. Yeah, Ninja, I mean, I don't know why you're trying to just promote yourself to get people to give you MT. Like, did you add a bunch of badges to it at least? Like, did you make it worth coming in and trying to promote? Like, no. Gave him a diamond shoe. All right. Well, we're gonna give you a little time out here, because no one's buying that shit, and I don't appreciate when people come in and try and get people to give them handouts. And I know you've been around enough to know that, so don't do that shit. It doesn't fly. We don't do that kind of crap here. We don't come in and beg for handouts and try and... Yeah, that's an awful... No, don't do that. My opinion, Anthony Bennett is the worst player of all time. Yeah, I guess that's your opinion. I'm not going to argue with somebody's opinion, even though I disagree, but... That's just me. Alright, I have room for 10 more auctions here. Anderson Varejao is worse. Anderson Varejao had a lot of good seasons, actually. Toddy Burner account? Yep. Happy Sunday. What's going on, Seminole? How you doing? I have all Kevon Looney cards in the game. Very impressive. Danny Granger. Alright. What do I have to do with Danny Granger? Granger in the paint. Ugh. 80 points in the paint with Danny Granger? Fuck. I guess I may as well get that done. Ooh, Kirilenko might be on my all-time favorites too. When he was on the Jazz, that was actually insane. I mean, it's weird. People literally just watch... I don't know. Do you think I can get to level 40? Yep. Well, thanks. How about yourself? I'm doing better. Things will be good. Speaking of Kirilenko, someone pulled him. Yeah, I saw that, Joel. I only hate you a little bit. Okay, what do I have to do here? I gotta get Josh Okogie. So let's throw in some Timberwolves. Okay, they did fix this one. I think it's funny that people probably did 125 assists. Never want to remember when KG and Paul Pierce played on the Nets. Neither do I. What do you think is the best card on next gen and the best card on current gen? If you're talking about PS5 as next gen, the PlayStation 5 is the current generation of video game consoles available. The PS5 is current gen. PS4 is last gen. PS6 is next gen. Just throwing that out there. It's just what words mean. And I couldn't tell you about PS4 because I don't play enough on it. And the best card on PS5 is completely subjective. So, in short, there is no answer for your question. If you're asking who my favorite card is on PS5, I'd probably say probably still Sabonis. I also really like Elgin Baylor. Yeah. Some combination of these cards. Best card I've ever used, probably Pink Diamond Bowl. Guy's a beast. Yep. Definitely a good card. But Invincible Heron. Yeah. Okay. So we got to do the Danny Granger stuff. So I'm not gonna get rid of him yet. You got your ring? Yes. Yes. Got ring 2. So who's next up that we can get rid of? I am not selling KG or Peyton, because this Peyton, I believe, has blinders added. Yeah, this Peyton has blinders and hook specialist for some reason. So I'm going to keep him because he's my favorite point guard to use right now. KG, I'm going to sell. I got a couple videos to do with him, and I also added blinders and needle threader to him. So I guess we got to go to the second page. Ja Morant, he's really fun, and I got him on a little bit of a snipe yesterday. So I was doing an all. Actually, here I can just show you. I was doing an all Grizzlies team. So the starting lineup was Mike Conley, Tony Allen, Rudy Gay, Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol. Sort of the grit and grindhouse Grizzlies. And then the bench was combination of new guys and then just like guys who had been on the Warriors. So Ja, unfortunately, I think has to go. Really like that guy though, and the card's fun. So easy. I made 2 invincible. Lucas rage quit already. 10-game win streak. Hell yeah. Why is Giannis shooting a pull-up 3? Good question. One that I'm sure a lot of Bucks fans wish there was an answer to. He's doing that a little too much. Nice. Okay. I did get Ja on a little bit of a snipe, so I'm okay with that. Nice. Okay, so there's one up for 80,950. I'm gonna put this one up. I bought him for 60. So even if I put him up for, I'm probably, I could get more off of him, but I'm gonna sell him for 79,950. I know he'll sell. It's better Pink Diamond Minute Bowl or Galaxy Opal Buddy Hield. As a point guard, Buddy Hield. As a small forward, Minute Bowl. Do you think there'll be extra levels? I mean, there's already like 300,000 XP available from this season. So I can't really see it being... I don't know. I feel like they would have said something by now. But it's possible. It's possible. I wouldn't rule it out. I just... Personally, I'm not like waiting around for it. This DeAndre Ayton is real good. I kind of don't want to give him up just yet. I don't know, though. We'll see. Kareem, I'm probably going to sell you, buddy. So we'll check that one out. Joe Caldwell. Did I do his challenges yet? I did. All right. Joe Caldwell, you can go back up. Imagine they added extra levels and then reset it. Just go back home, about to finish the grind at level 37. Hell yeah, what's going on, coach? How you doing, man? Just at level 40, do you think I'll get Luka? I think there's a chance. I think there's a chance. I see it in your future. Wow, Caldwell is... It's kind of insane. He's cheap though, man. 15K? 14, 13? God damn. This card's really good for that much. That's... Wow. I mean, I'm just gonna put him up for 1290. I want to get rid of everything. How much more XP do you think will come out from now on? I mean, we still got 5 weeks left. Like, it's not like they're just gonna cut it off, but I don't know. Eric Gordon. You think the Van Arsdales had a third kid named Henry? I feel like that would be convenient. Maybe they had a daughter named Sally. Got the cast a third rock in there. But, you know, every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Why not? Eric Gordon. Alright. Oakley. Did his stuff expire yet? The Gladiator. Yeah. Alright. So let's get rid of Oak. Sold all your cards. I'm in the process of it. Oakley. I'm gonna need Ewing. But I guess I don't really need this version of Ewing. But I do need him for the Sword of Sonics and the Sword of Magic. That's fine. I can just use the pink diamond. Depends how much he goes for, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. He'll come out in super packs and he'll be super cheap. And then Sharunas Marshallonis. I need him for the Sword of Sonics, Kings, and Nuggets. So I don't exactly want to sell him yet either, but... his value is just going to go up. I'm going to hold on to him for now. We'll get rid of Jalen, though. We don't need him. Is it worth it to getting Moses Malone? Only if you want to have a 99 everything card. Otherwise, no, it's not worth it. Jalen. I can't sell Tony Allen yet. Mo Lucas might be time to go. Carmelo, get out of here. 2 more days, gonna move to New Jersey. Alright, that's exciting. Can't just be any Tom, Dick, or Harry to play ball, I know. Picking up what you're putting down. I really wish we could get a Maurice Stokes card. Mo Lucas, though, I do need him for a lot of the sort of teams. I need him for Knicks, Lakers, Sonics, and... what's it called? I guess that was an ABA team. I'm going to keep Mo Lucas for now. Still have D-Rob, McAdoo, and Mikan. Yep. Dark Matter Moses Malone is Dark Matter Bill Russell, but it's an online grind. It's limited. It's the same thing we've had every season. It's just that now the reward is an invincible card. It's no different than what we've already done however many times. Jayshawn Tate. He's got to go. Oh no, I haven't done his double doubles yet. Dylan Brooks, I'm not selling. Josh Jackson, Chandler Parsons, I haven't done their challenges. Cliff, I'm not selling. Cliff, I'm keeping. Because this might be the last time we ever get him in a 2K game. RJ, I got to keep for Team Canada. Ennis, I haven't done the challenges for. I just hate seeing guys missing contracts. Cliff Robinson is so good. I liked him when I was using him. This LeBron. Does he even go for anything? He's like 6K, 7K, whatever. We'll just do it. Hope LeBron. Denny, I gotta keep. Tatum. Did Alvin Adams, does he qualify for any sort of team? I don't think he does. No, he only ever played on Phoenix. Yeah. Oh, this Jackson Hayes. He's so cheap. He's really fun, man. This Jackson Hayes card can Euro dunk from the 3-point line. That's fine. I gotta get rid of him. He's fun. I missed the show, but everything's good with you. SB in chat. What's going on, CP? Hope you're doing well, man. Been a little while since I've been live, so I needed to step up and get some of that done. We'll sell Kawhi. Not selling Darius. Nah, Jalen's selling for too cheap. Not even worth it. I'm going to keep him. DeAndre. Do I want to sell DeAndre? I feel like I should. The only thing is that I'm pretty sure he qualifies for the sort of Knicks and the sort of Mavericks. And his price isn't going to go down. So I'm going to hold on to him. Hakeem is dirt cheap. Kenny Martin Jr. I'm pretty sure I've already done his challenges. So he can go. Let's get him up here. Kmart. Joe Smith isn't going anywhere. This Scotty, there's no real reason to hold on to him. Although I might... Shit. I think I might actually... What's going on the stream? Let me have a quick rundown. We just have been selling, like, everything. Played a couple games, did a couple challenges, got Kelly Olynyk. But the big thing is I was down at 10K MT and I need to sell everything. So we will see what kind of progress we can make. I'm going to try and get back up to a mil. There's going to be a Dark Matter Scottie Pippen at some point. I need him on my team. Yeah, basically I just need to have a little bit of fluidity with my funds. But yeah, man, aside from that, just trying to get back in the swing of things, man. It feels weird having not streamed for a while. Isaiah Thomas, I'm gonna hold on to him. Buy Isaiah? Like Baby Zeke? I already have Baby Zeke. Road to 1 million MT has a nice ring to it. Yeah. It's gonna take some time, I think, unfortunately. Does anyone like this Channing Frye? He's got to sell for nothing, yeah. Dale Ellis. See if I have any like hidden gems, hidden valuable cards. 95, 87, 81. All right, we'll just put them up for 79. Oh, I don't have the space for them. All right, that's fine then. All right, Jaw sold, Caldwell sold. All right, so we're back up at 180. We're at a point now where I could get a couple fun cards if I really wanted to. But we got a list of some guys that we gotta sell. I'm assuming Kareem still goes for the same price. CP is here? Hell yeah, CP's here. Chris Paul the Doc. He's warming up for his game later. They play tonight? I don't think they play again, do they? Yeah, they do. They do. Bucks have 69 points. That's the sex number. That's the thing. We're doing it. Love it. Oh man, isn't it crazy that games used to end when a team had like 69 points or 70? Like people used to legitimately, oh, that's not what I wanted. Like real NBA teams used to not score more than 60 or 70 points in games. That's insane to me. All right. But yeah, CP, what is this weekend had in store for you? I've been trying to at least I'm grinding for mod, so I'm at least idling it, but I haven't really seen a ton of what's going on. I've been very distracted the last little while, so I have not been on YouTube very much. I did see that you got the Triple Threat Online, the twin from that one, whether it's Tom or Dick. I think it's Dick Van Arsdale is on online. 2000's Pistons team would routinely hold teams like 60 or 70. I know. To be fair, I feel like a team led by Chauncey, Tayshaun, Ben Wallace, Rasheed, and Rip, I feel like they could probably hold a lot of these teams down pretty well. Not to that extent, maybe, but... Jalen, like 19,000. Okay. How much is LeBron going for? Okay. Okay. That could be worse. Weekend's been busy. Streamed Pack on Friday. We dropped videos yesterday and today. Tomorrow going to Hawks Sixers game 4. That's huge. That's unreal, man. Yeah, that's right. I forgot you've been on kind of on a I don't know if it's vacation because you've been kind of still working on stuff, but on a trip, I guess we'll say. That's awesome, man. I hope you've been having fun, staying safe, partaking in some wobbly pops, some adult beverages. Just enjoying yourself. All right, Jackson. Ooh, damn. Gonna have to sell him for cheaper than I wanted. Sapphire Hamidou Diallo. Yep, he's not bad. Why can't I see the Gladiator challenges? Because they expired. They are no longer available. Haven't heard the phrase wobbly pops in years? Hell yeah, man. It's a real thing. Okay, Kenyon. What? Oh, God. Is he one of those guys you can't search for? $20. 1850, 18, 17, 950, 16, 600, 16,000. All right, that's fine. Grandpa's old cough medicine. The other one is that anytime we went to the liquor store and we left with, and we were like paper bagging it, if we were drinking directly from the bottle, we'd say that we were drinking from Daddy's cup. I both miss and don't miss a lot of my early 20s. Damn, I was really hoping this Dwayne Wade might have some value, but he sure don't. Maybe about Dark Matter, Elvin Hayes for daily login? I think that's pretty cool. Not who I expected by any means, but I mean, Elvin Hayes, he's a Hall of Famer. I mean, he's, you know, he put up something ridiculous like 28 and 17 or something as a rookie. Like, he's an all-time great. I think that's pretty cool. I don't know how good he's going to be for 2K purposes, but who cares? Free content. I think what's crazy is the number of people bitching about this Trae Young, and it's like, how do you want to make Trae Young better? Do you want to give Trae Young more defensive badges? Like, they're like, well, he only has 35 Hall of Fame badges. And it's like, okay. He also can't dunk, doesn't play defense, can't rebound. Like, there's so many things he's not good at. I don't know. Either incredible memories or colossal mistakes, exactly. Definitely one of the last dudes I would have guessed. Gonna be a bad shooter, but still a great free card. Oh yeah, he's gonna rebound, he's gonna be great. Yeah, giving Trae more badges. Like, here. Let's look at the badges that Trae is missing. It's bullshit, he needs more badges. Yeah, I need Trae Young to have back down punisher, deep hooks, drop stepper, lob, city finisher, pick and roller, put back boss, and posterizer. Like, oh, and fade ace, because you know how many fadeaways he's posting guys up for. And then box, brick wall, chase down, clutch defender, defensive leader, post lock, rebound chaser, rim protector, worm. Yeah, can't believe he doesn't have those badges. Why would Trae Young ever have any of those badges? Like, it's pretty generous that they gave him Hot Stopper, Intimidator, Tireless Defender, Pickpocket, Off-Ball Pest. Like, are we sure about that? What's he missing? What's he missing? Should have juiced him up? Yeah, no, they should have given Trae Young 99 rebounding. Like, he has all the badges that anyone's going to need for how you're using them, and you're not rebounding with Trae Young, and you're not, like, if you want to go full tilt and just make it like a slashing so he can dunk and whatever, sure. Sure. That's the only complaint that I could understand is like, well, you know, don't make him realistic, I guess, but it's like, he's still 6'1". Do you really need him to have back down, dream shake, drop stepper, hook specialist? Do you need him to have box, brick wall, worm, rebound chaser? Like, he's not going to do any of those things. And considering 99% of the community is just going to use him to curry slide and shoot threes anyway, if they did get a Trae Young, who cares? The fact that there are cards that can do all that stuff and people don't want to use them, people don't use Gary Payton. Gary Payton's an amazing card. People don't use him. He can rebound. He can score in the paint. He can guard bigs. Why not use him? Like, it's just, I hate those weird things where it's like, I just want to use the players I want to use. Regardless of, but I also want them to be the best cards in the game. It's like, well, no, just use Trae Young and understand that you're using Trae Young. I use cards I like. I understand that some of them have holes in their game. Like, I don't like Nash's release. Kelly Olynyk is slow. These three in the middle are amazing. But I made a Team Canada team because it's fun, and I understand the limitations that my team has. It just bothers me when the only complaints that people have are based on the fact that all they want to do is 5-0 pick and roll Curry slide, and a card or a player that came out can't do what they want them to do. Just use Trae Young like he's Trae Young. Otherwise, just make it a generic card and say, yeah, he's 6'1". There you go. He needs a very quick release. Make more space. Get better shots. I don't know. That's just me. I don't understand the complaints about when it's... Like, I use the cards I like, and I understand their limitations, so I don't understand it when it's like, I hate that this card isn't a 99 everything, because he's a player that I like. And the players that I like should be able to do all the things that I want them to be able to do. I don't know. For me, I just think it's a waste. But if that's someone else's bag, and that's you know... I guess if that is the hill people want to die on, they can. It's just not for me. He needs a very quick release. Yeah, it doesn't bother me. I don't care. I still use cards that don't have very quick releases. I win a lot of games that I play. And I have more fun doing it. People are going to complain no matter what. So, I don't know. I don't feel any pity for like, well, this Trae Young isn't a grapevining, curry sliding, dribble god, posterizing machine. Like, who gives a shit? Trae does have a nice release in real life. His release in real life is pretty ugly, to be honest, but it's just my opinion. They should have at least juiced him up because that would be realistic. I mean, again, quick to very quick. You're talking about fractions of a second. They gave him blinders. They gave him Deadeye. He has pretty much every Hall of Fame shooting badge that you could really want, except I guess maybe Green Machine, which only procs after like 3 or 4 green makes in a row. So the fact that people don't even really know that, I don't know. Like, they gave him a 96 lateral quickness. That's already unrealistic enough for me. Yeah, so understand his limitations. He's undersized, and he's going to get guarded by 6'10 guys. I don't know. I just don't get the complaining when it's like... Again, I've already said it like 3 times. I don't need to repeat it. It's just accept that some cards have flaws, and that it's not the end of the world. Trae Young's release in real life looks like he wasn't strong enough as a kid to shoot properly. It looks like he wasn't strong enough in college to shoot properly. He literally has a little kid shot. That's exactly how you should describe it. That's very accurate. He shoots like everyone's baby brother when they come into a shoot around or like a pregame layup line type thing. Everyone's like, oh, okay. Trying to warm up. Let's, you know. He shoots like that kid. 100%. Fractions of a second don't matter. I'm not arguing this. I don't give a shit. Trae Young could have 0 in every stat and I wouldn't care. I didn't check. Oh, no, Did I decide I was going to keep Ewing? No, right? I just think it's hilarious when people are, like, actively angry about it. Where it's like, this is bullshit. This free card doesn't do all the things I want it to do. Like, who cares? Be upset about real things. But it's also, like, people complain so much about the little things that when you complain about something that might actually have a point, no one's going to listen. Because why would they? People bitching and moaning that Carmelo Anthony can't curry slide, being like, you need to change this card, like tagging people at 2K in it and shit. It's like, hey man, maybe not every card needs to be a carbon copy of each other. So when you complain about things that don't matter at all, They're going to take you less seriously when you have a valid point. That's just how it goes. It's a very old adage called the boy who cried wolf. If you bitch about everything, they're not going to listen to you when it's valid. People put themselves in that position. Take a free card anytime, even when they're not the best? Yeah. Shit, man. I didn't want a Trae Young to begin with. But it's a free dark matter for logging in. Turn on your game. Here's a free card. Figure it out. Worst case, use them for offline challenges. Figure out a way to use them. Or run your offense differently. Run some plays. Get guys wide open. It's not hard. Like, instead of expecting 2K to adapt every card to how you want to play the game, why don't you adapt your play style to the cards that you want to use? I don't know. People are just too quick to think, well, me, I want things for me. It's like, hey, maybe people don't want Trae Young to be another zigzag curry sliding posterizing machine who can, for some reason, guard like Hakeem. Didn't want him, then why did you even log in? You're right. Because I didn't want the card, I should have avoided playing the game entirely. I left him in my collections. Actually. What do you know? There he is. Haven't redeemed him. Because I don't care, because I'm not going to use a Trae Young. Grayson, that's just a terrible point to try and make. People are going to complain about next week's Dark Matter. It's really pointless to go on about it. Yep. I logged into the game every day because I was going to play the game. That's such a dumb, like, here's a point you're not arguing. Let me try and make a point. That'll show you. Get out of here with that. Fucking weak. Let's see. Got my trip to 44 Hoff badges. Gonna try and adapt and use them. There you go. Run more plays for them. It's not hard to make this game easier for yourself. And I'm saying this not to rub it in again, Jimmy, because I genuinely don't mean it as anything but this, but the way that people don't know how to adapt in this game is the reason that our first game was like 8 or 9 points and the second game was 35. Like, I figured out how and what you wanted to do. You had like a 11-point lead on me in the first game. I figured you out, I adjusted how I was playing, and you kept playing the same way. And that's not your fault, that's just inexperience playing the game and adapting to it. So I don't mean that as an insult in any way, shape, or form. It's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, I changed what I was doing, you didn't, so I won. And that's, again, this is not a personal between me and Jimmy thing. They were fun games and whatever. It's just adapt that to the rest of the games you play. There's a reason that I'm good at playing against guys who 5-out pick and roll curry slide every single game or every single play, and that's because I play against them every game. People that play a different style, if I were to play against RCA or guys like Six Man Sam, guys like that who play their own style, it's way harder to beat those guys because you have less time to adapt to everything that they're going to do. Sorry, Mark, you got to get the fuck out of here. And that was the thing, is like when I'm playing these guys in that little tournament, it was, I've played against all of these styles before every time. Like, nothing that anyone was doing was anything new to me, and a lot of people don't play this game the way that I play this game. So they had a tougher time adjusting. I was just playing unlimited games. That's why I thought it was hilarious when that Goku kid was like, I've beaten people that were like top 10 qualifiers. And it's like, cool, man, you got 30 and you rage quit. Like, sorry. Sorry that you off-balled Arvydas Sabonis the entire game and let him put 30 on you. Like, adapt how you play. Isn't there some saying that's like misattributed to Albert Einstein that was like insanity is doing the same thing every time and expecting a different result or something like that? But I don't think it was actually him saying that. Before I left, I was trying to learn stuff. Yeah. It's the better way to play the game, man. It's a lot more fun. Didn't mean to say it that way. No, it's fine. I'm just saying, like, I haven't redeemed the Trae Young. I'm never going to use him. So, yeah, I logged in. It didn't matter. Here's the thing. It didn't matter for me if Trae Young did have a 99 driving dunk and 99 interior defense. I wasn't going to use him anyway, so who cares? The people that are complaining are guys that aren't going to use a 6'1 point guard anyway. For the most part. That's what bothered me about all the complaints. It's like, you're not going to use this card anyway. You have Ben Simmons and whatever other 6'9 point guard, 6'11 point guard you have anyway. It's just complaining to complain. Never going to use him because I already have Ben. Exactly. And there's nothing wrong with that. Use Ben. He's fun. Using Ben Simmons is a lot of fun in this game. But it's the fact that people that are complaining, like when I see guys like HTB complaining about Trae Young's SIGs, it's like, shut the fuck up. You were never going to use this card. Well, Carmelo can't Curry slide. Figure it out. People just love to whine. Theo Maladon. I think I got his stuff done. Let me just check. Maladon. Maladon? No? Season Rewind? Maladon, there you are. You sneaky little bitch. I was going to use Trae regardless of stats. Yeah, that's fine. So what's going to be on you for the next stage is figuring out how to use him effectively. And that's fine. It might even be fun to figure out how to use your favorite players in an effective way. Not every game has to be the exact same. I'm going to just sell Minute. Fuck it. 16 ball drops to get the TTO guy and it didn't happen? Fuck. I use Kyrie knowing damn well he's not a good defender. He's one of the most fun cards I've used, so I don't care. Yep. It's more fun to use players that you like. Like, the fact that people kept being like, man, I can't believe you're using Sabonis. It's like, yeah, have you seen me cook everybody I've played with them? You're still using Tyrese Halliburton and Ruby Killian Hayes? Yeah. Look at how good they are. Like, the shit is... Ugh. I'll take players I'm familiar with over the flavor of the week cards 10 out of 10 times. He was actually using my Minute Bowl. Was yours, like, special, or was he just on your account, or what? Theo Maladon. I hate that this is one of the cards that's like glitch. Put Hoff, Clutch, Defender, Tireless, and Intimidator on Trae. I hate that. Rod Strickland, one of the most underrated point guards ever. I fully agree. He's my second favorite point guard of all time. And off-ball pest. How did you have all those Hall of Fame badges, Jimmy? I hate that you wasted those on a card like Trae Young, but he's going to be fun for you to use, so why not? 15,250. I shouldn't have bought an Opal that was juiced up. The tip of the HDB iceberg? Yep. All-time favorite point guard is most likely just Derrick Rose. I've liked him his whole career. It's hard not to root for him. And I just remember watching him in 2011. Actually, um, the reason I like Derrick Rose so much is because of the 2009 Celtics Bulls first round series. It was the best 7-game series I've ever seen, and it still is. It was absolutely incredible. Mine is Magic. Magic's pretty incredible. 43,950. All right. Mine's Magic. Yep. And yeah, absolutely. If Jimmy wants to throw a bunch of badges on a Trae Young, just because I hate that because I wouldn't have done it, have fun, man. Fuck it. There's some cards I really like that I'm tempted to, as long as I know it's the last version of the card we're going to get, there's some cards that I'm absolutely going to throw a bunch of badges at. Because I just want them to be better. Alright, so here's the real question, guys. Do I go through and find out what the prices of all of these jerseys are? Or do I just quick sell every jersey I have and make, let's see. This will be interesting. No, that is cringe. What is cringe? Besides the phrase, that is cringe. Alright, so I have 343 jerseys. Almost 30k or more MT for quick sell. I mean, it's probably going to be a little bit more than that. I have 343 jerseys, assuming they all say they average out to what? The gold ones are 350, silver's 275, so we'll say 300 each. So that's 103,000 MT. If they all sell for around 300, that's 103,000 MT. But if I look it up and there's a few outliers that are like a couple thousand or something like that. Because again, the closer we get to the the Jason Tatum being available, the more some of these prices are going to jump. Just buy packs. What's going on, Nick? There's got to be a couple of these cards that sell for more than their quick sell value. Like, look at this. See, now I put this one up for 700. I double the value on that. Right? Shoes, though. I'm going to quick sell all those fucking things. Gonna quick sell all the bronzes. Oh my god, why do I have so many fucking shoes? I really wish, you know how when you do the exchange you can just select a bunch of different things and then hold square and use them all? Why can't you do that when you're selling shoes and shit? Hate it. Reed Anders quote of the year. Yeah, I know. Pulled Markelle Fultz, first opening forever. That card's really good. It sucks that it's so cheap. Like as far as opening it in a pack. Oh, man. I should probably just quick sell all the gold shoes too, right? How do best of sevens work with stadiums? Same, not going for Tatum anymore. Got no time to play the game with work. Yeah, I have zero interest in that Tatum card. I'm sure he's gonna be amazing. It's 2-2-1-1-1. Oh, I think I had a thing to. Yeah, I had to apply some kicks. Why not? Yeah, it's 2-2-1-1-1. I think the last time they did 2-3-2 was in 2000. I want to say 2010, but I don't think that's right. I don't know. There's definitely a number. I don't think that's right, but I feel like I remember one of the Bulls, one of the Celtics Lakers series being 2-3-2, but I could be wrong. How much MT you made? Just about 300,000. Shoe selling the most top tier entertainment? I mean, sorry, Jimmy. I do believe the title said selling everything and catching up. Selling everything includes selling shoes. If you don't want to watch, you can leave. Not keeping anyone. Also, what's going on, Nick? Good to see you, man. It's a lot of MT. Yep. It's not bad. It's taking a long time to get back up to this number, though, and I have to sell a lot of shit. I'm going to have to sell all these gold shoes, too. I'm not going to do that right now. I have a lot of, what's it called? I have a lot of these shoes as well. I have a lot of the Grinches, a lot of diamond shoes. Yeah, Grinches are pretty cheap now. Do you play with Piggy from Troydan? Sure. No. Why would... Okay. Wow, diamond shoes are dirt cheap. Even the good ones are going for nothing. Wow. Alright, so I'll have to do that eventually. The heat checks, I'm tempted to just lock these in, because now none of them are selling for anything. Like, you know, 47.50 for Trae Young. Maybe Atlanta's... I'll just buy that, because I can sell them for at least 1,000. Like, I won't lose anything on them. I forgot Rondo was on the Hawks this year. God. I'm tempted to lock them in, but like... Yeah, that's really good for Troydan. Thank you for the update that nobody asked for. Ugh. Do it. What if Sabonis comes in the dark matter token rewards? That's off. That's a possibility, I guess. I have one buddy who might be the king of bad basketball takes. Good lord. Should run my team, he deserves it. I'd have to be the boss's CEO, or the CEO's boss, or whatever it was. Fuck, you guys remember that? Alright. People are buying out these Tracy McGrady's finally. His value is going to go up for sure. He's going to get a duo in the next season, but that's a month and a half. Or that's not a month and a half. That's a month away. All right, we're back up 400. We're up to 400. We still have Invincible KG. So, I mean, once we sell him, we can get $1 million. Oh, really? $1 million for KG? What does he have? Mine has more Hall of Fame badges. Does he have blinders on this one? Nope. So there's one going for $1 million without Hall of Fame blinders. Without even gold blinders. Huh. Is today the right time to put mine up? I'll have to see what this one's going for. This one doesn't have blinders either. Okay, shit. Maybe it's time. Oh, that sucks. Do it, sell. Anytime I see someone say, like, giving me advice on what to do, though, with my cards, and then they're also the people saying how broke they are and how they need MT, I'm always like, maybe I don't listen to those guys. What's good? What's going on, YouTube and chill? That's a lot of MT. Huh. End of the year, have fun with your favorite card. I mean, he's not my favorite card. He's just one of my favorite players. But I think that the other Dark Matter KG does 90% of what the Invincible card does. Like, I have this card coming off my bench. Scorched by the sun, that'll happen. Yeah. This is tempting. I want to see if someone else bids on this one and gets it up over $1 mil. And in that case, I might... Don't sell keep because you need it in team builders. I do need them for team builders, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. All right. What else can I get here? All right, we're up at just under 450. Definitely not in a bad situation here. Scorched by the Sun makes me think of the Scorched Earth trailers in Tropic Thunder. Fuck yeah. Scorcher. Fuck, I forget the catchphrase. I need to watch Tropic Thunder again, because I was talking about that movie like a fair bit 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it's so funny. It's so funny. Like, oh yeah, I guess I got these too. Let's open the Mystery 5 award pack. Nice! It's roughly what I was expecting to get. Like a lobster? Fuck yeah. Radioactive Deluxe. Let's pull a T-Mac here. Come on. T-Mac. Perfect. Okay. Jason Richardson. Fuck yes. Oh, I was really hoping I could get a Jason Richardson. Wonderful. Oh, I do have Reggie Jackson. Jamal Murray's. I have a bonus Larry Keenan. A couple Ron Harpers, a bunch of... I guess I may as well just open and sell this Dirk. Not like his value is going to go up anymore. I got him from way back when the glitched cards were in the vault. Got a bid on MJ. How much is that card going for? See how much this Dirk card goes for. Imagine using Opal Dirk for the Mavs exchange for Seth Curry. 20k, 19, 25, 23. So yeah, 19k-ish. Alright. Whatever. Free like 18,900. Take it. Let's see how much Jason Richardson goes for. So we don't have a better version of him yet. Hopefully they make the new Manu Bowl a duo with the PD Bowl soon. I mean, why? So that'll just be every game now? Like, it's already bad enough. It would just become a joke if they were like, "Hey, let's make Bull, you know, Manu Bull. Let's give him 99 lateral quickness." It's like, why? Why not? Because everyone runs the same team now anyway. I don't want to see more encouragement for people to all have the exact same team. I think that would be zero fun. Because then some YouTuber makes a video being like, this Bull and Manu Bull duo is the only viable lineup in 2K, and everyone will be like, well, I need it. I need to have that because I can't think for myself. It just makes it unenjoyable to play. Speed boost with, yep, exactly. Playing Lego Star Wars. Yeah, fair enough. Sounds fun. see what Contavious goes for. 32. 32 for Contavious. What's your favorite card? Still probably Sabonis. He's a lot of fun. This is Denny Avdia. I knew I should have just sold him. Yep. Beat someone speed glitching in TTO? Yep, that'll happen. A lot of people only know how to play the game one very specific style, and once you take that away from them, they don't know what to do. Wow, this card's actually still discard value. That's crazy. Fuck it. Milwaukee making it a series? Yep. I mean, I don't know when this happened, because it used to be basically assumed that teams would take care of home court. When it was like, yeah, it's going to be 2-2, and then game 5 is kind of like where things will be decided. It used to really just be assumed, like, it's going to be, like, the home team wins the first 2 games, and then the lower seed wins the next 2 games. That used to be the assumption, and now it's like, Utah wins 2 games in their home court, which is one of the, like, biggest home court advantages in league history. And people are like, oh my god, it's a blowout. Like, this is over. And it's like, no, dude. Like, so yeah, all that happened is Brooklyn won 2 games at home, and then Milwaukee won 2 games at home. And I mean, Brooklyn had a couple injuries or whatever, but 69K for Denny, I'm just going to leave it for now. Alright. I still got a lot of shit I need to do. Score 75 points with out of position 3 players over multiple games. Alright. I think I have to do 1 out of position 3. So super rare for the Mavs Clippers series to happen that way? Absolutely. The only home game that was won was game 7, I'm pretty sure. Like, or, well, yeah, was it game 7? Yeah. But yeah, that never happens. Cliff, Denny, Obi. But I play Uno, but I'll make the stream up. Fair enough. Oh, come on, Cliff. Obi has a really good release. I don't think I've even used the card yet. Nets or Bucks? if the Nets aren't healthy, I could absolutely see the Bucks winning still. I said before the series began, if any team's going to beat the Nets, it's going to be Milwaukee. Milwaukee's literally built to play against this Nets team. Okay. Let's go, Cliff. These cards are good, man. Remember Flight saying all Giannis does is run and dunk? I mean, yeah, Flight is not known for having good basketball opinions. And I know there's probably someone who's like, well, what about that clip against Blake Griffin? It's like, yeah, that's called an outlier. That's not how every single play of Giannis's career goes. People have bad plays. People have bad games. People even have bad seasons sometimes. Look at Anthony Davis. Like, for his standards, he had a pretty bad season. With a couple really good games thrown in there. But people have bad moments. That doesn't define who they are as a person or as an athlete. If I get 6 rings, do I get Moses as well as all the others, or just Moses? You just get whatever reward corresponds to how many rings you have. Why is Nick's spotlight so hard? I don't know. Yay, 1000 MT. Alright, and we get another diamond contract. That'll be nice. I think that puts us up to like 6. Got a lot of diamond contracts on right now. Yo, what's going on, Dan? How you doing today? There we go. I mean, we're almost up to $500,000. And we definitely have some cards to sell still. Gotta get 4 dunks and 4 rebounds? That's not that bad. Should I get James Worthy? Should I go for James Worthy? I can't get Bill Russell. I don't have enough time. Sure. It's a really good card. I don't see why not. Okay. How you doing today? I'm doing well, Ronaldo. How are you? Gotta get 80 points in the paint with Danny Granger. Shit. Can you stop getting clamped up by Emerald Michael Jordan, please? Is Danny good? He's definitely not a bad card. I don't know why he's so cheap, but he's 6'9" and has a really fast, easy shot, can dunk, can play defense. What's his Yeah, stats are ridiculous. Like, he's got almost perfect stats, and he has he's 6'9" with a 7'1" wingspan. For reference, he's a better Chris Webber. Pretty much it. Ronaldo, thank you for the subscription, man. Appreciate that. Ooh, that works. That's my ball somehow. But I'm doing very well, Ronaldo. How you doing, man? And Dan Whiteman, how are you as well? Hope you guys been having a good weekend. And then yeah, this Danny seems really good. I should probably put in players I need to do those other challenges, actually. I think I need Pistons, something else. Bucks and 6? Could be. Hey, what's going on, James? How you doing today, man? Sarunas Marshalonis just absolutely postering. Love to see that. Oh, there we go. Alright, so we just need a little bit more. 3 out of 10 on spotlights for Worthy. Nice, man. That's a pretty good pace to be on. It's definitely not impossible for you to get it. Oh, shit. Injuries been rough. Can't think of another playoffs where injuries have been more impactful for multiple teams. What about Steph Curry's Warriors, where they played without coming up against Mike Conley, Kyrie, Westbrook, Pat Bev? Need help getting 8 rebounds of James Worthy tips? There is a video by CP the Doc that I would watch to help you out with that. That made things a lot easier. It just has a good... It has the right ideas to do it. Could Dame ask for a trade? Dame Lillard could, of course, ask for a trade. He'd be kind of dumb if he did it, but good. Timberwolves. These Ryan Hollins just because he's taller than Danny Granger. Fuck. Inspirational and chill. Oh, yeah. CB the dog video helped me get Bill Russell? Yeah, man. It's definitely not a bad idea. It's some pretty obvious stuff, but it's just things that not everyone thinks of. No life ass. How are you level 37? Okay. No life ass is a good one. How are you level 37? Okay. I feel like that's just a dumb person, either trying to troll or just completely unaware of everything. That's just a confusing. That's just a confusing message. I don't even know how to handle that one. Derrick Rose seasonal. Okay. No life ass. How are you level 37? Had the time to type out no life ass, but didn't have the time to type out the word level. People's priorities, man. I mean, hey, to his credit, he's doing his best. It's just that his best isn't very good. It's kind of crazy with the stuff coming out that Dinwiddie might be healthy, or at least able to play. With Kyrie and Harden both being out, like, I mean, if Dinwiddie's gonna come back, now's the time, man. I don't know how people don't get it's your job to play. It's not my job to play. I barely touched the game this month. Like, it's possible to get to level 40 and have Luka in under 12 hours. Like, the grind to get Luka was way less time consuming than getting Vince. I don't know. It's not my job, it's my hobby. And even then, I've really barely played that much. I guess, yeah, how are you level 37? I guess it's just because I'm not bad at math. I didn't want to say Derrick Rose because I like Derrick Rose, and this guy's an idiot. Oh, no, it's fine. I just want to be clear, I'm definitely not a full-time streamer. Was Vince longer to get? Absolutely. When I like going for Vince, there were no individual cards that could give you 40,000 XP. Like, literally, you get George Gervin. Like, if I got George Gervin, I could get Luka today. Easily. But I just have to determine if that's what I want to do, is lock in a lot of tokens. Because right now, I'm not sure that's what I don't think that's the right course of action. Getting some blocks and steals with Timberwolves players, though. That's nice. Oh, shit. Ryan Hollins jumps out of bounds. No one is surprised. I also like how that's the only thing he says. Yeah. I don't understand why anyone cares about how anyone else spends their free time. It's like, man, it doesn't affect you. But whatever, evidently it does. There we go. Salty much? Dude, are you new to trolling? Like, I'm happy I can be your first, but I really just, like, I have higher expectations. Fuck. That is rough. You've got to be able to do better than that, right? Maybe that's the troll. Maybe that's the troll, is he's just pretending to be this bad at it. Like, yeah, if you're gonna troll, at least fucking, like, say something remotely meaningful. Some people's kids, man. Nothing you can do. You just gotta watch them suffer, struggle through life. It's too bad. Why are you selling? I'm just selling everything I have to stack up MT. I mostly use reward cards or lower tier cards anyway that aren't worth a ton, so there's not a massive point in me holding on to a bunch of things I'm not going to use. Someone loves them? Maybe. I hope so, but Outlook is grim. His Magic 8 Ball is not coming up with positive signs. Made some French fries and put salt on them when I was younger. I mean, that's probably fine. There's an AK with 67 hops for $1 million. Yep, that's not bad. I mean, yeah, French fries with salt on them, I'm pretty sure... I don't think anyone has ever had French fries with no salt. And if they have, they've probably bread French fries? Okay. Like, you know there's salt in bread, right? I don't know, I'm confused by this whole thing. I feel like what happened is you just added too much bread to something, and it tasted bad. Or, sorry, too much bread. Too much salt to something, and it tasted bad. Where's the AKs on Xbox? No, I think it would be on... Oh, maybe it is on Xbox. I don't know. Sounds weird. Putting salt on slices of bread? Yeah, I mean... Most of the time, if you put butter on bread, the butter is salted. Just don't put, like, dump a bunch of salt on it. Like, you could... That would be awful. Tried it again and I almost dead. Okay. Yeah, sounds like you have bad supervision. I don't know if it's on Xbox or PlayStation. Oh, is it like something... Someone tweeted it out? Because it could be on PC if that's the case. I used to eat sand and mustard. Yep, you have terrible guardians. That's all there is to it. No one looked after you. When I beat you, I dunk on you. You're really trying your best. When I beat you, I dunk on you. Oh man, I don't know how you have made it to whatever age you're at. That's tough. I mean, yeah, if you used to eat sand and mustard, it basically just means that you were raised badly. Okay. I mean, I guess I assume now it's a joke. God, it's just not good. Alright, sound like you're down bad? No, I'm good. I just don't understand what the joke is here. We're just at that stage where we start getting a lot of the troll behavior coming in. What time does Phoenix Denver start? 8. Okay. See weird fans? I'm just gonna get rid of you so I never have to worry about you again. Just coming in and just saying dumb shit, looking for attention. Bye. I'm joking. Hilarious. Let's see. Like, it's never understanding when people come in. It's like, dude, it's really easy for me to click a button and never hear from you again. Ugh. Where's Granger? Yeah, alright, 14 more points in the paint. That's not so bad. People are weird, man. Some people's kids. Okay, thank you, Ryan Hollins. Good screen. Should have known when I put Ryan Hollins on the floor, something wouldn't go well. There we go. Bull Bowl. This is what the chat has become. I'm upset about the 0-3 thing with Denver. I mean, they're missing their second most productive player. And Phoenix is playing really well. Phoenix is like clicking right at the perfect time. Basically the opposite of what happened with Atlanta like 5 or 6 years ago. When they went on a crazy win streak in like February or March, and then by the time late April had come around, they had just completely crested, and they were awful in the playoffs. Damari Carroll shut down completely. Like, didn't even want to check into a game to match up with LeBron. I want to see a Dark Matter Bowl. I know I sound crazy. Yeah, I think you're the only person in the world that has said anything about a Dark Matter Bowl. That's an original and first-time thought. You got winning Suns or Nuggets? I mean, it's... I wouldn't be surprised if Denver wins a game, but the series is going to be over. I want to see Dark Matter Chris Middleton. I'm not a big Middleton fan, but I know a lot of people like him in 2K. DM Bull something DBG would say? It's something literally everybody would say. I don't think there's anyone that doesn't think eventually there'll be a Dark Matter Bowl. There was an Opal Bowl last year in the token market. No one in here cares too much. But then why are we even talking about it? Like, it's a dumb thing to say, so who cares? Like, he went in and he stomped on a logo in front of a crowd of people. Like, Kyrie's also an asshole. Whatever Glenn Davis said, yeah, he's being a dick too. Kyrie's also an asshole. Nobody's right, and it doesn't matter who's more wrong than the other one. The guy who threw the bottle at Kyrie, he's a dickhead. He deserves to be banned from games. Kyrie, also a dickhead. Like, I'm not, there's no way that he, like, you know, saying it's karma and saying he deserved to get hurt or anything. It's like, yeah, you never want to see someone get hurt. It's bad for basketball that Kyrie got hurt. But if you are someone who believes in karma, that's literally an example of a karmic reaction. It's not something he should have said about it, but who cares? Friends baseball team won in 2 games today. Not bad. Alright, so we got Granger done. Kind of didn't think the vault would open. Tokens, sweet. And there we go. Alright, so now we can sell Danny Granger, and we'll get over that little bump. So once we start whittling these challenges down, we'll be good to go. God damn, he is actually that cheap. 50K. Just because he can't play a guard, people are freaking out. That's nuts. 6'9" power forward. He's still a good card. Oh, man. Let's just sell some... Sell some of these here. Dude got on the mic to say he has to help with groceries. I'm like, what? It's like, yeah, man, go leave then. Prioritize some shit. Like... Ugh. People get on the mic or like call timeouts or do some of that shit for the dumbest reasons. I will never understand people. Opponent and Unlimited called me a no-life and he was using all dark matters and I beat him. Yep, people don't like to lose. People say all sorts of dumb shit. I forgot I have to reset Opal Tier and MTU. What do you mean reset? There we go. We hit 500,000. 545-ish. Alright, so we're up about a little over 500,000 MT today. Like get 4 wins so I can remain. Oh, yeah. Do you have Drazen or no? I'm 5-5. I've literally quit out of 5 games. Okay. I just don't understand people like that. Alright, so by the time Wendell Carter Jr. sells, should have an extra 100-something thousand. Need to review your team's video? I guess. No. No. Because it's subjective. I hate it when it's like ranking cards and players. It's like, no, it's completely subjective. Like, what I think about a card isn't going to be what you think about a card. So... I wonder if this John Stockton sells for anything. Is he not just flat out, like... Okay. Still, 2,500. I got like... I wonder how many of these I actually have. I have... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 7, 8. I have 8 of the John Stocktons. I mean, that's an extra 20k. Just got level 38. Very nice. I'm excited to get those tokens. Level 36? Hell yeah. I might lock in everything and just get George Gervin tonight. Or something. Yeah, don't really care. I'm gonna get Drazen at some point too. You look like Troydan? I am a white guy. With fairly short hair. Aside from that, I really look nothing like Troydan. Is it true that we'll get more levels? Nothing's confirmed. Don't get Gervin, there'll be enough XP throughout the season. Yeah, but... It's not like having Gervin would make my team any worse. How much cards do you have? I have 24, 27, and I gotta still sell all of my historic uniforms, all of my coaches and arenas and playbooks and logos, all that stuff. I'm gonna sell everything. We're getting new limited time event challenges. There's 2 times the MT amounts in ball drop for bins on online. Def going to have a mill? Yeah. Yeah, I'll be able to get up to a mill for fairly easy. I probably would pick up Kirilenko. We'll see. $65. So yeah, I'm gonna get up to a mill, probably pretty easy. KG might have to go up. After that, I don't really know. Is MT more so just for you or for the sort of series? It's for squad builders and stuff. There's not any individual cards I really need until better versions of Scotty, Sabonis. Scotty and Sabonis are really the only 2 I need better versions of. Aside from that, I mean, I don't need this Invincible T-Mac at all. You put up KG, I'll buy him? I mean, yeah, it's going to be... This one's going to go for a lot. This one has Hall of Fame blinders added. Yeah, I think that'll 600k. Hopefully it's enough. No, that wouldn't be enough to buy him. 65 Hoff AK is JD crossovers. Cool. That'll happen. And then I think I gotta finish out the domination here because I do need those tokens too. And I never got Mel Daniels, so I want to do that. But yeah, I got some challenges to do. I gotta finish out these spotlights. I'll get enough tokens to probably I'll just end up getting Rick Barry because I don't think they're gonna put Rick Barry in a. Also, kind of tempted to get some of these. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I'm probably gonna get well, do I get Rick Barry or do I get Steve Smith? I mean, Steve Smith, if I want to use, he would help for the sort of series and for the Portland squad builder with Scotty and Sabonis. And then Rick Barry would be good for doing the 73 Warriors. Or the 75 Warriors. I don't know. Tough call. I'll probably get Rick. I feel like getting more fun with Rick. Yeah. Yeah. All-time Warriors. Yep, he would definitely be on it. All right. Well, you know what? There's nobody that I follow that's on. So I am gonna go ahead and wrap it up. It's been 3.5, almost 4 hours, and I haven't streamed in a while, so it's definitely time to quit. But yeah, appreciate all you guys coming through. And we're going to wrap it up there, and I'll probably be back. I don't know about tomorrow because I have a lot of work around the house to do to get it ready for putting up for sale. But yeah, we'll have to figure that out. So thanks for coming and hanging out. Appreciate you guys. Have a good rest of your Sunday, and enjoy the Jazz Nuggets game or Suns Nuggets game.